Hello everyone, and welcome to our WolfQuest Livestream, and I just want to say welcome to all of you guys in the oh, excuse me. Welcome to all of you guys in the chat, and welcome to all of you who will be joining us, and I believe we're going to be playing on challenging, yeah, because I don't think, pretty sure Serobi does not have a difficulty modifier, so, we will be playing on challenging, and today we will actually be following Serobi. Now, Serobi is one of Kaya's puppies from the first litter. You can see she's quite gray, a lot like her mother. And this is what she looks like. She actually has a very strong resemblance to her grandfather, Terrell. And, yeah, so we're gonna be... Oh gosh, I think my dog is already barking. Oh, we're gonna be following her today. And I'll explain her challenge and her abilities in a minute. But first of all, let's check the stats. So, she has 30% strength, 50% stamina, and 70% speed, so like her mother, she's definitely a speed-oriented wolf. And she will not have an annual challenge because, again, in the timeline, her litter will predate the annual challenges. So we're going to just chase down this elk, but while we do, let me tell you a little bit about Serobi. So, Serobi is quite an interesting wolf. She is an extremely clean and fastidious wolf, which basically means she does not like to get dirty at all. And that actually plays into her challenge. So, her challenge is that she has to actually wash her puppies. She has to actually drop them intentionally in the creek and then quickly pick them up again before they take too much damage. So that could be a little bit interesting. She just wants to make sure they're very clean and not germy and not ill or anything, so she has to wash them off. And her ability, actually, I see some of you guys may have already noticed it. You're already talking about the coyotes. But her ability is actually, oh dear, this poor bear. This poor bear that we chase every time. We're going to chase him again to earn some experience. Sorry, Mr. Bear, but we need the experience. But her ability is that she can actually rescue puppies from coyotes at the den. Now, she can't do this on the journey unless she manages to chase off 10 cougars. Now, because this is a stream, we're likely not going to have the time to chase off that many cougars. But if it does happen, then she will be able to rescue puppies on the journey as well. So, sorry if that was a little bit of a long intro. Let me try and see your comments now. I'm going to try and keep up with those. Let's see. So, welcome to everybody who joined. I see we have a couple of our moderators on. So, welcome to them. Welcome to all of you guys who are popping in. My voice is okay. My voice is okay. I just haven't really used it that much today already. So I've actually been up here doing stuff quite a bit in my room. So my voice was a little bit, a little weird and a little bit, stuffed up and cracking at the beginning. So my apologies for that. My voice is actually doing pretty well. I just normally don't record, I normally don't... Ooh, my... Is that... Oh, there's the trail. Okay. I thought we had passed the actual place, which maybe we did. No, I think it's this way. But yeah, I just don't normally record a lot of videos on Sunday. I might try to do a Roblox one depending on how late it gets, but we'll see. So, let me see. So we have the Slough male, who he is very dark in coloration. I keep forgetting we do. He's probably the darkest colored wolf we have except in the Druid pack, which is kind of interesting. So let me see. We're going to go ahead and confront him. Serobi's not all that shy, and she can be a little bit snappy, so I think she would be fairly aggressive to start off with, but I don't know how long she'd stick around. So, okay, you guys are asking some questions. I'll try to catch up to those. It takes me a bit to catch up in the beginning because it's an intro. Stormrun says, can I randomly ask about Niche? Yes, yeah, a lot of you guys have noticed Niche has been missing. That is my bad. I keep getting distracted with other things and not actually working on it. But, as of today, I have actually finished, getting ready to travel to the next island, on Niche. This guy is really not backing down. There we go. But yeah, as of today, we are ready to travel, so tomorrow we will be traveling to, hopefully, the Jungle Island. I think they're random, so it might not be the Jungle Island, but, hopefully traveling. That was some teeth. Goodness gracious, I've never looked that closely at the teeth before, but good golly. But yeah, so we should be ready to travel to what we hope is the Jungle Island now. I've finished breeding in those last genetics and getting everything all set up with what we're looking for in our niche creatures, and so we should be about ready to travel to that Jungle Island. And we will be doing that tomorrow. Not this afternoon, tomorrow though. But yeah. So Niche is on its way. I am very sorry about the delay in that. That was me getting distracted with other things, and especially like with pre-recording and such not. So yeah, I do apologize for that. So let's see. Jellyjar asks, Jay, how excited are you about the new Part 2 in WolfQuest? How excited are you to play with the pups and have them as members of the pack hunting with you? So if you guys haven't heard, WolfQuest has officially announced that Episode 3 will be releasing at some point. I believe they said they hope to release it this year, but I'm not positive. I know there's not a lot of details as to when it will be released. But WolfQuest is making an Episode 3, which will continue after Slough Creek. There's another bear. Ooh, that's going to be some good experience. But yeah, they are indeed making an Episode 3, which means that after Slough Creek, our puppies will grow up and we'll be able to hunt with them, to defend a territory of our own with them, and a lot of cool stuff like that. And I am super hyped for that because a new episode is always a huge, exciting thing. Is this guy already... It looked like he was... Maybe... Was that the bear we had chased earlier? I'm very confused. Because he was already running. We hadn't bitten him and we didn't get a chased off indicator. I don't know. But I am super excited about that because this is something that's been one of the most requested things in the community for a long time. And so to see it finally coming to fruition is huge. And I am very, very excited to see the new episode. It's definitely going to change the dynamics of the series because we're going to have... I'm thinking, if depending on how long it is, probably at least another 2 to 3 episodes per wolf now, and a whole new chance for dramatic stuff to happen because now the puppies have to survive even longer. But I'm definitely super hyped for it, and I hope you guys are too. The one thing about it is a DLC. Now that's not because WolfQuest wants to make money just to make money. They want to make money so they can continue developing the game. So it is going to cost money to download, but it's definitely a purchase that I am gonna make for myself, and that if you guys can afford, I would highly recommend supporting the game and its continued development in purchasing the DLC. So if not, I know the team currently runs contests for 2.7, and so maybe they'll start running contests to do with the DLC as well. We don't know yet, but there's all kinds of cool new features that have been confirmed, and you can see those on the forums or on Steam, I believe. So there's a lot of features that are going to be introduced that I'm definitely looking forward to. And when that DLC comes out, you will definitely see me playing it. And you'll hopefully also get some fun beta content because, not before the episode releases, I'm not allowed to release spoilers, but hopefully I will be able to get permission to put up some of the videos from testing once the episode actually comes out, because I am on the WolfQuest beta testers team. So I will be getting to help develop the episode early on, and hopefully you guys will get to see a little bit of some of the humor that can result from that. I still have to see too. I think I have old videos of testing 2.7 on my old computer, and I may try and dig some of those out because there were some pretty funny instances, and oh dearie me, we know who this is. This is the dominant female of the Druid pack, and one of the perpetuators of the ongoing feud between the Druid pack and the descendants of Katari and Terrell, the founding members of our Origins pack. I think Serobi would get into it with her, but... Oh, and I can hear a moose in the background. But yeah, we're gonna be getting into it with her, so... she's not an easy one to fight, though. And we're probably gonna have to run. So, let me see. Lots of different things. Welcome to the live stream. I see we've had some new people pop in. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this. I think we're gonna actually run off. Serobi is, snappy, but she's not aggressive to the point of putting her own life in danger. She knew she wasn't doing that much damage, and, better to back off at this point. So, okay, so let's see. Will I ever do a face cam video? That's a big question. At this point, probably not, in all honesty. I'm not super duper big about putting my face out on the internet. So, I have no plans to do a face reveal at this point, depending on how the channel grows and such not. And what happens in the future. Will we see a face reveal at some point? Maybe. It depends on a lot of things. At this point, I don't have plans for a face reveal. Let me see. I'm trying to look through for questions. Okay, So, Egg Ostrich has a challenge. So, hey Jay, I would like to suggest another challenge. Said Wolf would have to raise pack affinity only by playing with their pups. Perhaps the pups have weak hearing and can't hear howls. That's an interesting challenge. Make sure you post that in the comments afterwards, because I don't want to lose that one. That is definitely something that we would like to see. I'm assuming that'd be playing and carrying puppies back to the den, because that also does raise pack affinity, but it would rule out howling, which is a big way of raising pack affinity, but it's a very interesting challenge, and it's one I would like to keep my eyes on for the future. Let me see. I'm looking for more content. Cecilia Johnson says, how do you download the DLC? It has not been released yet, so there is no download as of yet. As the download, or as the, when it actually comes time for the release, the team will be giving you information on how to get that DLC. I suspect, I know Steam has a good interface for DLCs, and I would guess that the WolfQuest team would use that, but I don't know how they would do it for people who have bought the game outside of Steam. So they will be releasing more info on that, I am sure, as we get closer to release. Right now, we're not even looking at, they haven't released any beta footage or anything like that, so we're not looking at a super close release. But when it does come out, I'm sure they will keep you guys informed. Let's snag this bunny so we have a little snack. And let's see. Oh gosh, yeah. Some of you guys are, oh my goodness. Some of you guys are quoting from Moana. I have seen that movie. I really like that movie. Definitely a very fun movie. I would recommend it. Let's see. Who do we have here? A specimen female. So I think this is the dominant female of the specimen pack. And all of these packs are actually named after real Yellowstone packs from the time the game was created. So the Druid pack, Specimen pack, and the Slough pack were all wolf packs in Yellowstone at the time of the game's creation. Now that was several years ago. That was actually way back in, I believe the game came out in 2007 or 2008, so it's been about 10 years of WolfQuest. And it definitely very cool, but a lot of those packs, I mean, I know for sure the Druid pack at least isn't around anymore. So, but anyway, we're gonna keep challenging this wolf. But yeah, so that is that's something, an interesting little tidbit of information about the WolfQuest packs. We will be taking mate names once we actually find a mate. So for now, not yet. But eventually, yes. Oh, and we chased her off. Excellent. So we're going to chase her off. Serobi is a little bit of a snappy wolf. She's not the most friendly wolf in the world. So, she's also very clean. She's very concerned about cleanliness. So, but yeah, we will take mate names when we've actually found a mate and we know what he looks like and such not. Alrighty, so let's head back down. We gotta get, where do we leave that bunny to? Because that bunny might restore our health. Oh, here's a coyote. It's always good to chase off anything we can, because in this, chasing stuff off leads to experience. So, now, real-life wolves maybe wouldn't be quite so aggressive. That is a very bright scent mark. But real-life wolves might not be this aggressive because fighting does come with its risks. But for the sake of the game, fighting and hunting and chasing stuff off is a big way of getting experience. Okay, so Jelly Jar said, let me read Jelly Jar's. I see another question above it now too. So Jelly Jar said, I like to add a challenge when one pup is blind, and when you're around that pup, you have to carry it at all times, or it will wander off and get hurt. So yeah, definitely post that in the comments afterwards. That's another very interesting challenge. We've had a couple of challenges in regards to blind wolves lately, and it may be something we'll look at for the future. It's definitely something that's an interesting concept, and it's something that I would like to play around with a little bit more. So we may see some wolves that have some sort of disability like that in the future. So JayPlays says, here we have another wolf as the specimen female again, so we're just gonna chase her off again. But JayPlays says when you're playing dinosaurs, okay, so when you're playing Dino Sim on Roblox, call me and I'll protect you as a card or dino. So, when it comes to Roblox, I don't necessarily coordinate with people a lot of the time, just because that can be really difficult. It's the same sort of problem we've had with the community events in WolfQuest. They're very difficult to schedule. But if you guys are on in Roblox, feel free to say hi. I've had some of you guys who've done that, who have seen me come on and have been saying hi, inviting me to their packs. If I respond, that means that I'm probably just on farming DNA, and I will definitely I will definitely come and say hi to you guys back. But if I'm recording, I usually don't use the chat, so I may not be able to respond. So if I don't reply to you in Roblox, I'm not shunning you. I just don't use the chat when I'm recording. If I'm not recording, though, I'd be happy to come and hang out with you guys. And if you guys do find me while I'm recording, I would be happy to silently hang out because as I've said, I don't use the chat. I will emote, though. I do use the emotes. I actually kind of find it fun to try to communicate with others only using the emotes in Roblox, in the Dinosaur Simulator. I did that a couple of times, and it's a very interesting challenge, and that's a fox. Probably not going to actually get it. Could have probably gotten a bite in, but I kind of don't think we're going to be able to do much damage to it. But yeah, so that's kind of what I do with my Roblox. So if I'm not responding to you, don't worry, it's nothing personal. I'm probably just recording and can't chat at the moment. So, but if you guys see me in game, feel free to say hi or to send me pack requests or such not. And if you see me in the game, then feel free, just feel free to stop in. And if I'm not recording, I will probably chat with you guys. If I am recording, I may not chat, but I'll still hang out with you guys. So. I have not seen the new Beauty and the Beast movie. I'm not sure. I might wait for it to come out in DVD before I would watch it. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to go see it in theaters or not. Somebody said maybe a pup hurt her or his leg in the den. So that's an interesting thought. We've actually had that happen a little bit before. We're going to head back up to this mountain territory, by the way, because I think that was where Serobi had the best luck with things. She had a wolf that was pretty easy to dominate, and let's just see how much she has. 485 experience. We're looking for a little bit more. Maybe we'll hunt some, you know what? We're going to hunt some elk as well, because that's a good way of getting experience. So we'll come back to this territory when we're searching for a mate. But yeah, so the idea of a pup hurting his or her leg at the den is another really interesting idea. We have had stuff like that happen before. We actually had Rowan, who was attacked by a stranger wolf, and because of that, was left with the limpy leg. He had an injured leg that never really recovered, and so he had a permanent limp. And that limp did slow him down a little bit and did affect his stats, and that was interesting. But we haven't had a wolf with a specific challenge related to... why am I running to the wolf territory? We're going to the elk hunting ground. But we haven't had a wolf with a specific challenge related to an injury yet. So that could be kind of an interesting to do. Definitely something I will keep in mind. Remember to post these in the comments as well, because the chat is not... the chat log is not retained, and... so there's a good chance that I will lose your suggestions if you just post them in the chat. Here we go. Let's see. We have to wait for pup names until we actually have puppies. But if you suggest that name when we have puppies, then we will put it into consideration. So let's see. So, Golden Fall Flower says, Jay, do you have an idea when the next community event will be? Like I said, it's been really difficult to schedule stuff like that, so I haven't planned one. And the community events will probably be changing. I probably, just for the sake of things, will not try to record them anymore, because that was even more of a hassle to set up, and it takes longer to have everybody recording than to try and get everybody set up for recording, so we don't have people who have to leave in the middle or people who are joining in the middle. It's a lot easier to just say, hey, do you want to have a community event? We'll be playing WolfQuest, and then I don't have to worry so much about people popping in and out, or editing if somebody comes in and is causing problems who shouldn't be there. I think most of you guys would probably be fine, but if somebody got the username and password for the game or whatever and came in and started causing problems, then I'd have to deal with all that on camera, and that's just not so easy to do. But I definitely do want to set up some multiplayer games for you guys where we can all come and play WolfQuest together, even if it's not recorded. So I will be looking into that at some point in the future. I just haven't, I've been busy with some other stuff for the channel and haven't really gotten to look into it. Okay, challenge. A mate you pick has a chance to get sick like an illness, and the mate survives and has pups. The pups have a chance to get sick. That's a very interesting challenge. We have some similar annual challenges to that, and make sure you post that in the comments again, or the video comments, because I would definitely like to keep that idea. That may be something we'd work out for either a wolf's challenge or more likely as an annual challenge where there's a certain illness and the mate and the pups have a chance to get sick from that. Maybe there's some sort of something spreading around. I know we have one where the coyotes are spreading an illness. Oh gosh, the bull out got me there. I know we have a potential annual challenge that could get rolled where coyotes are spreading an illness, and I know at least the puppies can get it, but I'm not sure if I said the mate could too. It definitely would be an interesting thing though, so make sure you post that in the comments, and it's definitely something we'll check in. Where the heck? Okay, there it is. Alrighty, let me see. Yeah, a couple of you guys are saying you've had the limpy wolves, and that, yeah, it's a really cool, actually the body type was named after an actual wolf who was injured and couldn't use his back leg like that, who got nicknamed Limpy in Yellowstone. Now, Limpy has since passed on, that was quite some time ago, but the body type Limpy is in the game to kind of commemorate him. So, let's see. Oh, welcome to the channel. I see some new people who haven't been here before, and I'm so glad to see you guys. I hope you enjoy your stay, hope you enjoy the channel, and we're very happy to have you. We're happy to have all of you, but I especially want to give a great big welcome to those of you who haven't been here before. So, let me see. Alright, let me see. What was my least favorite thing in 2.5? Good question. Well, 2.5 was kind of known for its glitches. It did get a little bit glitchy, and a lot of those glitches have since been fixed in 2.7. I think it was just a generally glitchy, they definitely have improved it a lot in this version, so it's hard to say. It's been so long since I played 2.5. It's hard to name exact things I didn't like, but it was kind of frustrating, especially too how like the creek den got really bugged out and was very hard to use. There was just a lot of instability with that, and it's gotten a lot better since especially since the newer versions of 2.7 have come out, because especially with the ability to, with the game being paid now, it's given the team a lot more resources and a lot more ability to continue to develop it. Before, it was relying on donations and grants, and that meant that that impacted the development. It made it a lot harder because there wasn't like a stable income source. That's why WolfQuest is paid now, because it's able to fund itself, and that gives the developers a much greater chance to make it even better. So let's see. Looking through questions again. Oh yeah, so Jelly mentioned also the coyotes make you take damage in 2.5. That's definitely something I like about this version, is that you just lose stamina for attacking coyotes now. A potential challenge of being that you have to pick a diseased wolf or one with mange as your mate. Yeah, that's a possibility, because we have seen the wolves with mange in this. And how much? Let me just look. 685. So we'll hunt one more elk, and that should put us over the minimum for finding a mate. So yeah, it could be a potential challenge that we have where we have we have to take a mate that has a disease, or our mate gets a disease or something. That could be a potential challenge. Again, it'd probably be an annual challenge, or something where we decide to do it for the sake of the story, where we do take a wolf that is rather sickly as our mate, like perhaps one with mange. I don't think it'd be something I would specifically assign to a wolf, because saying you have to pick a mate that has mange could be quite time consuming to actually find that. We've had enough trouble with some of our wolves being able to find mates, and trying to have such a strict criteria for that is probably not something I won't really want to mess around with. But if we do happen to take a mate that has mange, then it will definitely have an impact on the story. So let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to look through. Okay, I'm trying to look through. Sorry. And remember to not suggest names until we are actually naming something. Some of you guys are saying. Some of you guys are saying that you guys are surprised at how small the channel is. If you guys want help the channel grow, that's one thing you can do, is spread the word about it. If you know people who you think would be interested in the channel, then let them know, and give them the link to the channel. let them know where they can find me so they can come check it out if they want. The one thing I do ask with that is please don't go spamming about the channel. Don't advertise it for it in other people's videos. If you have your own videos, that's perfectly fine, but please don't like post random links to it in the comment sections of others' videos. That's not the best way of getting the word out, and it actually will probably do more damage to the channel because it could cause harm, and it seems really unprofessional, and I think I could even get in trouble for that if you guys are spamming others' videos, so please don't do that. But if you know people in real life, or you have a channel of your own and you want to promote the channel, by all means, please feel free. If you know people who you think would like the channel, I would love to I would love if they would be able to come and see it. And it would help the channel grow as well, which is always a good thing, because if I ever am to support myself off this channel, it's very difficult to do when it's still very small. And so for practical reasons and the long-term longevity of the channel, the more people we have who find the channel, the better. So if you do know people who would be interested, please let them know. So let's see. Yeah, the channel is, with that said, the channel is growing quite quickly. It had a huge peak where I gained a couple hundred subscribers pretty much in about 2 or 3 weeks. But it has kind of slowed down a little bit since then, but it is still growing pretty steadily. And we actually have a Facebook group now. I can put the link to that in the comments. I'm going to try and set that up to link that as well. But yeah, I did put out a Facebook group. So if you're on Facebook, you can go on there, and if you want to, you can share the page with your friends. I'm trying to make it easier for people to find the channel and to connect with the channel, connect others to the channel. But yeah, thank you guys all for your support and for helping the channel to continue to grow by spreading the word. So let's see. So Big Claws Does Gaming asked about Golden Fall Flower and asked if we could give her a shout out. But yeah, and it's actually, I believe it's your birthday today, isn't it, Golden Fall Flower? But yeah, I know you are a pretty frequent member of the stream. I know we've seen you around quite a bit. But yeah, so thank you, and a shout out to all the rest of you guys as well. You are all very important members of this community, and I'm so glad to have you guys here. But a big happy birthday to Golden Fall Flower to you. So, let's see. Okay, some of you guys are asking for wiki pictures. Let me get her out into the sun, and because we have the new wiki, and let me try and get you guys a good angle for that. It might be kind of hard with the stream, because the stream quality is not the greatest, but here is a nice good shot of Serobi for the wiki if you guys want that. I'll try and do that in these episodes now too, now that we have the wiki, because it can be really hard to get good pictures of these guys. Alright, so there's Serobi for you. Hopefully that's enough time to take screenshots. And we actually have a wolf that just popped up out of nowhere. And this is actually that really shy specimen male that we keep bumping into. He's very submissive wolf. He's quite cute, actually. But unfortunately, he's a pack wolf. So we are not going to be able to take him as our mate. So let's see. I think Serobi would probably challenge him because she is kind of feisty and snappy. So let me see. Here we are. I think he's pretty submissive, so we won't be super mean. We'll just let him kind of do his thing. Yeah, it's the subscriber count recently has shot up completely. It's been really, I didn't know what to think of that. Okay, so we are able to find a mate now. It was really amazing. It was really cool, but I did not expect it in the slightest, and that's been thanks to you guys. You guys are really amazing. And some of you guys have been spreading the word, and that always helps out a lot. I don't like to, there's a reason I don't ask for likes or subscribers or comments or such not, because I just feel like that's, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me. It feels like that's being really pushy. If you guys don't want to subscribe or don't want to like it, don't feel obligated. I'm just thankful that you guys are here and hopefully enjoying. The one thing I do ask is that if you're going to dislike, you tell me why, because if I'm doing something wrong, I want to know what's going on, and I want to know, oh, here's a bear. we're gonna get this bear real fast. But I want to know if you guys think I'm doing something wrong, what you think I'm doing wrong. So if you are going to dislike the video, I do ask that you tell me why. If you just dislike it and say nothing else, then I don't know what to improve on. So it's very much an interplay. And if I don't have good critique, then I can't change, and you're just not gonna be happy with my videos. But if you tell me what you don't like what I'm doing, maybe I can change it, and maybe that will be good for both of us. So let me see. Alright, let me see. Oh boy. Lots of questions and stuff. Somebody have the wiki link, because I don't, I can't post it right now. I'm sure somebody probably has the wiki link. And who is this? Okay, so we have our first dispersal male, you guys. He's a very interesting looking wolf. He's very brown. He actually has the same coat as one of, it's one of the default coats, but he has the same coat that my, main character, my main, I guess you would say, persona had. It's kind of interesting. But we'll try and get a good look at him, and then I'm going to enter a social arena with him, and you guys can tell me, just please say yes or no, whether you want us to take him as a mate. So Dilo says, what if, in the meantime, I'll answer some questions. So Dilo says, what if there's a wolf that at a young age saw one of his parents pass away to a bull elk attack, and now that wolf is fully grown and traumatized with elks and will not hunt an elk? That's an interesting idea. Again, I don't really plan deaths into the series. I don't really plan deaths into the series. If they happen, that's something that could happen. So let's see. Oh boy, the Cougar. Shout out to all of you guys. Please don't spam the channel. But yeah, all of you guys shout out. I can't shout out all of you guys individually, I'm afraid, because there's a lot of you. There is a lot of you. So I unfortunately can't shout out all of you guys individually, but I can give you a collective shout out. So let's see. Yeah, the Cougars. Cougars are still a thing. So let me see. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of yes. I'm seeing a lot of yes. Yeah, he kind of does look a little bit like a coyote. A little bit more brown, though. The coyotes are a little bit more blonde. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. So I think we're going to go ahead and take him as our mate. So let's see. He kind of does. He kind of does look very dusty in coloration. I really do like that coat, too. It's kind of funny because he looks a lot, he has the same coat as one of my old WolfQuest characters used to have. Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot of yes. It is kind of hard, unfortunately. Ooh, excuse me. He's in a rather bad position with the shadows. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do about that, but it is interesting. Sorry, I had to get a drink. My voice is drying out. So, how did Cougars come around? First of all, though, I do like to say thank you guys for all enforcing the no spam rule, but please do remember that if a moderator has handled something, don't keep at it. Let the mods handle it once they're involved, because otherwise that starts to become a problem as well. So, let's see. But how did Cougars come around? I think it was, I want to say it was Neo's stream that Cougars came around in. Oh, and it's time for the names. So you guys can start submitting mate names now. Remember, this is a dispersal male. He has this brown colored coat. Remember, 1 to 2 names per person. So do not post more than 1 to 2 names. If you do, I might have to disqualify your names. But yeah. So, let's see. But how did the Cougars come around? I mixed up the words cougar and eagle, and I said Cougar. And ever since then, you guys have just been like, oh, Cougars. And there's quite a bit of fan art on the Google Plus community of the different Cougars. Several different takes on them. Quite interesting to see. Very cool fan art. But yeah, that's what happened with Cougars. Let me get my, oh gosh, let me get my name thing up. So, excuse me while I pause the game. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Oh boy. Okay, all the names. Let's see. Let me see. Thank you for linking the wiki. Yeah, I can't put the link in at the moment. So, let me see. Alrighty. Oh boy, all the names. Let me see. Oops. Ah! I cannot type. Alright, let's see. Let me see. Yeah, I can't type, I'm sorry. Alrighty, let me see. Oh boy, all the names. Yeah, please remember not to spam your names. I'm seeing a little bit of repeated names going on. So, please be careful about that. Let me see. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Alright, let me see. Welcome. I see some new people coming in. Oh, here's some new names as well. Alright, let me see. I'm not seeing too many more new names at this point, so I think I'm going to give it a little bit more. We have quite a few names, and I will randomize it in just a little bit here. Several cool names. Oh, there is a new one. Yeah, there are several names. I'm hoping I'm getting all of these. I think I'm getting all of these. But yeah, there are several very cool names. Lots of good suggestions, but I'm not seeing any new ones. So I'm going to go ahead and randomize, and we will see. And if you're not familiar with the way we do the names, what I do is I take all of the names you guys have submitted, and I put them all into a random name picker. And what I do then is I literally just put the whole list of names in there, and I have it pick a random name. That way it's totally fair, and that way it's not one person getting preference over the others. So I just go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and randomize it now, and we will see what the generator says. These generators can be funny things sometimes, so we will have to see. And it looks like his name... Are you guys serious? Oh, you guys, what have you done? Oh, as I've said before, these generators. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh my gosh. As I've said before, these generators can be very interesting things sometimes. I'm sorry. I can't get over this because literally the name it spit back is actually Jay. Oh, you guys have been asking for this for a long time, so it looks like you finally did get a wolf named after me. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't get over this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I cannot even get over this. Oh my goodness. Oh dear, so it looks like our mate's name is actually Jay, and it's, oh good grief, I'm not gonna be able to, I'm not gonna be able to be serious for the rest of this stream. I am so sorry. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Well, I am quite flattered. But oh dear. So it looks like Serobi and Jay will be headed off to Slough Creek, and they will raise their litter of puppies. And oh my goodness. These generators seem to have a sense of humor sometimes. That is two times in a row that the generator has spit out a very interesting name given current events. Oh dearie me. Yeah, apparently this is my genderman, which is really ironic because he actually looks a lot like my my title character for and I'm gonna stop and get some food because we're running slower, but it's funny because he actually looks a lot like the wolf that that used to be my title character. So there is much irony here. The irony is strong with this one. But I'm just gonna grab a quick snack and then we will get these guys headed off to Slough Creek. Oh my goodness, my face. My face hurts. My face hurts from laughing so hard. I need water. And don't worry, you guys, if your name was not picked, you will get another chance to submit names for the puppies. So do not worry, you will have another chance to submit your names again, and even if not, all the names that were not chosen will be added to the main list of names for puppies for the main series. Why do eagles nest on a place that can be turned into something weird? The Little Butte. The Little Butte is it's that little mountain where it's actually where we're gonna spawn in. So we'll go to Slough Creek, and it's actually the Little Butte is where we spawn in. And let's see. So this is actually the Little Butte that we're on right now. Let's get names back on so that we can keep track of him. And so this is the Little Butte area, and the reason that I think the eagles nest here is because if you look, let me get an orbit mode, that will maybe help, maybe a head cam will help, no. But you can see there are all these really, really tall trees, and I bet the eagles would love to nest in those and then swoop down on any prey that might become wandering by, be it rabbits, be it little wolf puppies, sometimes to our chagrin. So that's probably why the eagles nest up here. Let's see. Yeah. Our Serobi's mate got named Jay. I'm still not over it. I'm still not over it, you guys. I'm sorry. So, now, we do not have any challenges that would impact, where the den is. We do not have an annual challenge that would disable any of the dens. So all the dens are available except for the creek den because we haven't unlocked it. We don't have enough experience points. So, what den do you want to see us guys visit? He kind of almost does look like a coy wolf, like, yeah, he kind of does look like a coy wolf, just a little bit. It's kind of interesting. Maybe he is a coy wolf, you never know. I don't know that I have. So, Veronica asked, have you guys heard about the DC Eagles? Their 2 eggs are likely to hatch this week. I don't know that I have. That's really interesting. I'm assuming that's a nest cam. I'm assuming that's a nest cam. Yeah, you should put that in the comments or on the Google community, because I would definitely like to take a look at that. Let's see. So I'm seeing Saddle Meadows. Let's see. Yeah, it's Kaya's name is spelled with a Y. It's Kya. That's how we ended up spelling her name. Kaya is actually Serobi's mother too. So, okay, DCEagleCam.com. We'll have to check that out. That seem really interesting. Okay. Oh, let me pull up the map again for you guys. So Saddle Meadows is the one. It's the one. It's the one in the hills above the canyon cliffs over here, and Aspen Heights is the far den, and then Bison Peak Cutoff is the lower den. It's dangerously close to the Druid Pack. That's the main downside of the Bison Peak. So let's see. Alright, Veronica says it's DCEagleCam.org and not .com. So let's see. I'm seeing a lot of bison peak dens, which would be interesting because it would put us pretty close to the druid pack, and we've notoriously had issues with them. Not that Serobi knows about those issues because she was actually raised at the Aspen Heights den out that way and had no idea about all the Stranger Wolf drama that has gone down here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Bison Peak. I'm seeing a little Saddle Meadows, but I'm seeing mostly Bison Peak. So I think we're going to head out that way. And we shall have to see what it does with, if we have trouble with the Stranger Wolves or what that might do. Because every time we interact with the Druids, it definitely changes the dynamics. There's been a huge rivalry between the packs. And that's not the most realistic thing in the world. It's something we've kind of added in for the sake of the story. But it definitely is interesting to see how the interactions with the Druids evolve and change as the story goes on. So we'll be heading down to Bison Peak because I'm seeing quite a bit of support for it, and we shall be staying there. So let's see. And we'll head out there, and we'll have to do a little bit of hunting to make sure we have food for the journey and food to feed the puppies. We do not have any annual challenges, so nothing impacts the ability to hunt in the winter. It's all just fine, and we'll be able to do our hunting as normal. So let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, the main problem with the Bison Peak dens, as some of you are pointing out, is it is very close to the Stranger territory, which gets even bigger. So that territory is actually the Druid pack. In fact, let me run over there and see if we can kind of get these guys to show up. The wolf territory is this way. We'll see if we can get these guys to show up so you guys can get a look at them. Because I don't think I've shown a good look at the Druid pack for a while. We've just seen them at a distance. Or in one at a time in Amethyst Mountain. And I'll give you guys a nice look at them. So let's see. Oh dear, I fear our mate Jay has become the next meme, and oh my, we have some interesting wolves here. So I don't recognize some of them. Well, so it looks like we have, oh yeah, we can't get that close, but this is the Druid pack. So you can see we have you can see the dominant male, you can see the dominant female, and then it looks like two of their offspring there. So the closer ones, I think, are the dominant male and the dominant female. Then you can see there's a brown wolf in the back and another white wolf with a red head. So we'll leave before they get too angry at us. But I believe, because we actually determined that Crystal, Flair's mate, Flair is actually Serobi's uncle and Kaya's brother. Flair's mate, Crystal, is actually of Druid descent. She is actually the daughter of the dominant male and female, so the sister of the brown wolf, who the brown wolf is confirmedly male, because we've bumped into him in the Druid territory in Amethyst Mountain before. The other one, I don't know, because I think we've only bumped into the dominant female. But presumably, that wolf is her and the black wolf's child. And then Crystal is also their child. And they actually have a granddaughter. So Crystal and Flair have a daughter named Delta, who's actually the mixed heritage between the Druid pack and our lineage coming down from the Origin pack. So let's see. We'll go ahead and make this our den, because you guys all said that. Let's see. And yeah, it's interesting too. Oh yeah, you guys are talking about the Japanese names again too, which is actually interesting because I have been quite fond of Japanese names. I actually have, my animated series actually uses primarily Japanese origin names. It's pretty interesting. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Battle of the memes is going on. We have the Kugel versus our mate Jay. Oh dear. The Battle of the memes is gonna go down. So let's see how these guys hunt together. We'll have to see if they're a good match, but we will definitely have to see. So let's do some attacking, and we'll probably try and take down this elk. He's not really helping. He's leaving Serobi to do quite a bit on her own. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Is he gonna help? He's gonna help with the actual fighting, whereas it seems like he's letting Serobi do a lot of the running, and then he comes in for the actual attacks. So let's see. When you say, could you roll every time you go to Slough Creek so it doesn't get repetitive in the main series. I don't know what you're referring to. If you're referring to the den depends on the different wolves. So like we have a challenge that for Nova that ensures that we will be at every single den at least once, except for the Aspen Heights den during the main series. But as far as keeping it interesting, we also have some random generators now. We have a random event that happens every year that will impact the gameplay. And I've already rolled for the coming year for the Galaxy Pack, I will say. And it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna make things interesting, I must say. So let's see. Let me see. Welcome to those who are new to the stream. And let's see. Remember, I can't take puppy names just yet. Because we don't have puppies, but when the puppies actually come, I will be taking puppy names, and we will be randomly generating those as well. So please remember to save your puppy names until we actually have puppies. So let's see, there's another elk running in the background. We will chase that one off. So let's see. Remember to submit names only once we have puppies, otherwise it gets too chaotic. The thumbnail is just a channel art, and the channel art has creatures from several of our series. So we have some of our WolfQuest wolves, we have one of our niche creatures, we have several different series in that thumbnail. I'm actually gonna call him off here. Let's hear his howl too. Oh, he has a nice howl, dude. I like his howl. I think that's actually the same howl. I'm pretty sure that's the same howl that our founding mother Katari had, actually. Let's see. What would I do if there were 500 people watching? Oh, good golly. I don't know. That would be quite interesting. I have a feeling chat might get a little bit out of hand. It might get a little bit crazy, but it would definitely be interesting. I would probably... If 500 people joined right now, I would probably freak out. If it was something that happened over time to where we slowly built up to the place of having 500 people in the stream at one time, it would probably be a little bit easier. But like if 500 people just rain down on the sky from us right now, I would be a little intimidated. Let's see. Am I uploading Niche tonight? Niche will be going up tomorrow, but we are at the point of being able to record another episode. I finally got a lot done. So it looks like their tactic for Serobi and Jay is Serobi does a lot of the running down, and then Jay does a lot of the attacking when it is actually when the elk is actually standing still. Sometimes he helps out here, but he does a lot of it once the elk stands its ground. So he's maybe more of a strength-based wolf. Let's see. Here we go. So I'm looking, let's see. Oh my goodness. Rap battle video. Oh my goodness, you guys are saying you want a rap battle video now. Oh dear. If one of you guys wants to make that, I would love to see it. But best of luck, because that sounds like an endeavor. Yeah, I don't think we've had I think that's the number 2 howl on the list out of the 8. Nova's howl is kind of like that. It's the number 5, and the number 5 and the number 2 are a little bit similar. But yeah, that is definitely Katari's howl as well. So kind of harkens back to the original first season. Oh dear. Oh gosh. And he's getting himself kicked by the bull elk. That's fine. I'm actually gonna call him off. He's persistent. I'll give him that. But we need to get the elk in the right kind of in the right. We need to get it to go to the right place. Okay, let's see. What would I do if I had 1 million subs? Well, if I have 1 million subs, I would probably be supporting myself from the money from the channel. So you guys have a lot of videos and a pretty solid future for the channel, probably. Maybe someday we'll get there. You never know. Am I going to be going to the jungle? Yes, in Niche, we will be going to the jungle indeed. So hopefully this next time, if we can actually get there, because I believe it's kind of randomized, and so we might not end up on a jungle, but we're going to be trying to get to the jungle now. We've been breeding for it, and our genetics are finally jungle ready. So let's see. Would I do a live stream on Minecraft with a lot of new mods, and how many mods do I have? Depends on the mod pack. I might start live streaming some of my server stuff on Minecraft. It kind of depends, because I've been doing a lot of work on one server. But Minecraft has been really hard for me. I want to bring back Forgotten Worlds as a Saturday series, but it's kind of a hard thing for me to do because it's so different from our other series. It's been very difficult for me to keep up with it because it's so open world that it's hard to kind of develop a plan of action. Like with WolfQuest, we have a general objective, and so I can kind of play off that for the story. With Minecraft, I have to set the objective, and that's kind of difficult to figure out and to keep it fresh. And that's, I think, why our Minecraft series has been kind of slow lately and hasn't been going on. It has been gone for a while though. So let's see. Oh gosh. Oh dear, if it's almost midnight, that's either very early or very late to have breakfast. Yeah, I hope that means that you're just eating a very early breakfast as opposed to not having eaten for the entirety of the day. Let's see. Does anyone know how to get to the Oasis Island? I think it's just random, as in niche, I'm assuming. I think it's just randomized. I really think it's just randomized. So let's kill this elk. Okay, let's see. Alright, here we go. We'll go ahead and we'll take out this cow elk, and then we'll go hunt for the journey as well. And then I don't think we're going to mess with the bull elk because we really don't need to. And that can be quite lengthy. So we don't need to at the moment. There's no story reason we'd have to. I think Serobi would not want to risk getting dirty in that because she is quite a fastidious wolf. So I don't think she would want to get any dirtier than she has to. She's already probably a little bit grimy from hunting these elk, and I think she would kind of just be like, no, why would I want to do more of that? We have enough food already. So let's see. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna run off, so hopefully that elk will despawn. Oh dear, not having eaten for the whole day is not a good thing. Hopefully you can get something to eat here, because that's not good. What would I do if 2 or 3 cougars came to the den? I'm not sure that's possible, but if they did, I would probably, I'd probably try to run off and then try and provoke them one at a time, if possible. If 2 or 3 cougars showed up to the den, we would flee Slough Creek because the apocalypse would be nigh. Let's see. Bull elk? I think the bull elk may have left. Let me see. Did it leave? I think it left. I think he left, yeah. Alrighty. Aw, well, I'm glad you're a huge fan of the channel. I'm always happy to hear people are enjoying the videos, because that's why I do what I do. If you guys are enjoying it, then that's why I'm here. I'm doing this for you guys, and I'm glad to hear that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing, and, yeah, that's always very encouraging to hear. Where the heck are the ravens? Is there... Oh, here is a, scent trail as well. Aha, here's the ravens. Would I rather save my mate's life or a pup's life if a mate could die as a feature? That would heavily depend on the situation. That would heavily depend on the situation. For story purposes, that might change things, but it would depend on the, exactly what was going on. Because we've had mates who have actually dived in the way of danger. Equinox has done that several times. Terrell did that a few times. Oh gosh. Okay, no, I'm gonna... Oh, no. Dang it. He's gonna just stand there in front of the elk getting kicked now. Oh gosh. But yeah, so it would heavily depend on the storyline. We're gonna let this elk come back a little ways because I think where it is right now might become wolf pack territory eventually. Let's see. Let me see. Okay. What would I do if I won the lottery, got $80 million and a pet Kugel and a Ferrari? That's a fascinating question. If I had $80 million, I would definitely be starting my own animation studio because that is what I would love to do. To be perfectly honest, I might try and sell the Ferrari for additional funds because I'm really not that big into cars, and I'm sure somebody else would appreciate it way more than me. And I also don't need a car like that. I just need a car that would suit my basic needs. I'm not even driving yet, guys. I'm just learning to drive finally. I just haven't had a need to until now, but so, as for the pet Kugel, that would be pretty cool, but I would be a little bit concerned because that might indicate that science has done some things to nature. So I might be a little concerned if I got a pet Kugel. I'm actually going to call him off so the elk doesn't get too far away. And then we will chase it. We're trying to hunt for the journey now. Oh my goodness. Has anyone thought of what a baby Kugel cub would look like? That would be freaking adorable. I can't even. That would be amazing. I'm sure Kugel cubs are extremely adorable. Probably very feisty and also a little bit terrifying, but very adorable at the same time. So let's see. Ooh, falling down the stairs and throwing up at the same time does not sound fun. That does not sound fun at all. I'm sorry that happened. Let me see. There's a lot of different depictions of what Kugels might look like or thoughts on what they might look like. It kind of varies. It just depends. Okay, how are we doing? I think we need to actually go. He's hunting. Yep, he's hunting. Okay. I think we need to actually start chasing this one this way. We need to chase this one across the creek. But yeah, there's a lot of different opinions on what a Kugel might look like. Honestly, I think it could be any because remember, the Kugel is a failed science experiment from the laboratory at in Lost River. So honestly, they're hybrid creatures that would not normally exist in real life. They could probably look like pretty much any combination of the two. Could I do a video on my dog? I'm assuming you're talking to me. Maybe. I don't know. I might link you to some footage on another account if I put it, because it doesn't really fit with the theme of the channel, but I might put it up on my side channel. Well, sort of my, quote, main channel, but I actually use this one way more. But yeah, maybe I'll put some footage up of her at one time. She knew how to skateboard at one point, and I think I have video of that, so maybe I will show you guys that. But yeah, I can maybe put up a video of my dog at some point. I am actually 18 going on 19. I just really haven't had a need to drive until now, and I've been busy with other stuff, and I'm not really in a position where I've had to drive a lot. I can get rides. I haven't needed to drive, so I'm just learning to drive just now. I wasn't super eager to jump on it. I didn't have really a big need to jump on it, and I just haven't done it yet. It's only now that it's kind of getting to the point of, it's probably a good thing to know. Okay, I'm gonna call him off. Yeah, I'm 18 going on 19. Let's see. All hail the mighty Kugel. Kugels honestly are basically griffins though, because griffins are a lion and eagle hybrids, and this is just like a mountain lion. I mean, lions and mountain lions aren't the same thing, but it's a very similar principle. You have a big cat crossed with an eagle. They basically are like a subspecies of griffin, because I've seen people who have done subspecies, so like a lion and a raven to make a black griffin or different stuff like that. They basically could be considered a variant of griffin depending on how you define griffin. Let me see. Oh gosh. Well, I'm definitely looking forward. I always like seeing you guys' fan art because you guys are so creative and you come up with such interesting ideas, and it's always very, very fun to see. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, unfortunately there aren't any Google. Well, there are a few thanks to you guys, but there's probably not that many. Then they probably don't come up on Google searches. Yeah. Aw, see you later. Oi, why are you calling me old Belly? You're older than me. You're literally calling yourself old in that too. Oh my goodness. Oh, and we have a spinny raven. It's a bird that forgot how to bird. Yeah, this bird forgot how to bird. Yeah. Yep, that happened. Okay, good question. How do you send me pictures? Lots of ways you can do that. So you can post a link to it in the comments. You can send them to my email, which is provided on the channel. Excuse me, I need to get another drink here in a moment, I think. You can put them up on the Google Plus community. You can put them on the Facebook community. You can tweet them to me on Twitter, if you guys know my Twitter account. There's a lot of ways you can send pictures to me, so especially like fan art and stuff, or if you have fan fiction that you want to send, you can do that as well. Basically, any way you can contact me, you can post it. So let's see. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I don't have... What the heck? Oh, I think the herd must still be here and have moved. But I'm afraid I don't have that much experience with paint tool Sai. I'm afraid I really don't know much about it. So I wish I could help you there, but I really can't. Where in the world? Okay. There they are. They went all the way across the river. That's why I couldn't find them. Oh, gosh. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love the ravens because they can be so spazzy sometimes. Oh, they're actually not across the river. Okay. I thought they were for a second there. But yeah, I love how spazzy the ravens can be. Yeah. It depends on how you define griffins as to what the mix can be. I personally like the idea of raven griffins. Ones that have, that are part raven and then lion or whatever else. But yeah, I definitely like the idea of a cougar mixed with an eagle or some other type of bird, because I think the markings for that would be really, really cool to see. My email you can find on the About page of my YouTube channel. So if you go to the JayPlays channel page, and then you go to where it says About, you can find my email there. So, oh dear, no, don't attack them, Jay. Do not attack them, Jay. It's so weird to talk to him because it feels like I'm talking to myself, and I get very confused. Oh my goodness. Somebody made, what in the world? Oh my goodness. So Simon says, well, there's this thing on Google Images where when you search Google, something that says Google and it has the coloring of Google. The things that people come up with, wow. Yeah, people come up with some pretty stinking interesting things. I must say, they definitely come up with some very interesting things. We're gonna chase this elk this way, and then I think we'll probably just take down one or two more, and we should be good. We're only on challenging. It shouldn't be awful. So, we're gonna keep doing some damage, though. Yeah, if somebody has a link to the Google Plus community, I can't put links in chat at the moment, unfortunately, but, oh gosh, nope. But if somebody has a link to that, that'd be awesome. So, let me see. Where is our last carcass? Last carcass is over here. We're gonna head back towards it. And then let the elk catch up just a little ways this way. Here we go. And one more bite. Should do it. One or two, maybe? There we go. Yep, two. Alrighty. Now, let's do some more attacking. We'll take out this elk. There we go. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you, hope you continue to enjoy the stream. Hope you are enjoying the stream. I'm not sure, if I missed a comment, you can post it again. I try to get through every comment, but, yeah, it really depends. But I think it seemed like you had a game suggestion. If you have a game suggestion, that's best to suggest in the comments or on the Google community. Just keep in mind that I don't play a lot of games that are not related to the whole nature and wildlife theme. I do play them occasionally, depending on the game. So, like, Minecraft Story Mode is not very related, but we're playing that on this channel. So it does depend on the game, though. I'm probably not going to play Call of Duty on this channel or anything like that. Yeah, if you're typing, be very careful what you type into Google. Google is not always your friend. Be very, very careful what you put into Google. Have I seen the plane on WolfQuest? Well, we actually just had it fly by. I have seen it a few times. Or, like, actually seen it. We don't always stop to look at it. But, yeah, you can see it when it flies by. Yeah, always make sure you have safe shirts on. It's just generally a good rule. Definitely. I would say the same for YouTube, but YouTube's restricted mode can be a little bit flaky sometimes. So, it can be helpful in many cases, but that one's a little bit less, sometimes it can be a little bit irritating. So let's see. Yeah, if you guys have fan art to send, by all means send it in. I would love to see it. I love seeing what you guys come up with. It's definitely very, very, definitely very, very fun to see what you guys come up with. Alrighty. There's a lab called Kugel. Like a laboratory lab? Because if so, I am concerned. I have some concerns. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take out this elk. Oh, we gotta damage. Quickly damage. Oh, please. Couple more bites. More bites. I should play Life. It's fun. I've played the browser version a little bit, but I may look into, because I know they have a downloadable one as well. I might look into that. I really can't do the browser version though, because browser games are very difficult to record. Okay, that's good to know. So Veronica says, YouTube's restricted mode is based off user flags, so it depends on if people are flagging and using it responsibly. So there you go. That is what makes YouTube's restricted mode unreliable. It can be helpful sometimes, but it's based off user stuff, so that's not necessarily a good thing. It'd be a lot better if they had some sort of better method for that. I would like to see them develop a better restricted mode. So, okay, Ultimate Animal Simulator from gluten-free games. I've gotten a lot of requests for the Ultimate games. The main thing with that is that they are apps, and I currently do not have an emulator. If I do get an emulator, though, it's definitely something I want to look into playing, because I've had a lot of requests to play the different Ultimate games, and from what I know of them, they seem really cool. Let's see. What is the live stream supposed to be about? Well, oh gosh, oh dear, this is not, oh dear, I got distracted and we were a little too effective. What it is supposed to be about is, well, we follow the wolves, and we have, we follow their story, but then at the same time we also do kind of have some more random Q&As and stuff that go on. It just really depends. So let's take down this elk a little bit less dramatically. But apparently there's a lab called Kugel, and that freaks me out, like a laboratory lab in Florida State University. That's really interesting. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. Are they hiding something from us? You never know. Let's see. Yeah, BlueStacks. I've used BlueStacks before, but it gave me some problems. So I'm not necessarily sure I want to go back to using it. I'm looking for a more stable, reliable one that would be easier to use. Because BlueStacks did give me some trouble. So let's see. Yeah, it has crashed a couple of times on me and deleted all of my data. And for YouTube, that's really not a good thing. That is not a good thing. So we're gonna kill this elk over here. Not so close to the other one, though. Maybe one more bite. Here we go. A couple more bites. Yeah, 3 more bites. There we go. Okay. If you guys are doing fan art, I definitely am looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, you guys have come up with some really cool stuff so far, and I'm excited to see what else you come up with. Let's see. Have I ever tried Star Stable? I've heard of it, but I've never tried it. Is it a, is it an app, or is it a, computer game? Because I don't play a lot of apps, but, if it is a computer game, I will definitely look into it. Perhaps my word mishap has discovered things. I don't know. I'm really not sure what to think about this. So, let's see. The heir vote, we voted on the heirs, so what was decided was decided. And, it's the fairest way I can think of to choose an heir is to put it up to the vote. Do I play simulators? Occasionally. It depends. It depends. So let's see. Well, and I mean, technically WolfQuest is a simulator, so yes, I do. So let me see. Alright. I don't think, okay, so it is downloadable. I see. I may have to look into it. We will see. So I think we have enough food, so we're gonna go on ahead and get your puppy names ready because we're gonna mark the territory and then we're gonna have puppies. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the channel. I'm really glad that you guys like the channel. But that just makes my day, because if you guys like this, then that's why I'm making these videos. Because if you guys are enjoying them, that's why I'm here. That's why I do this. I do it for your enjoyment. So it really makes my day to hear you guys say that. Do I have any tips on being a good aunt? I only have a younger brother, so I'm afraid I don't have much experience with being an aunt. Yeah, I'm not sure I can really lend that, that much to, I'm not sure I can really lend that much. Yeah, it's not, I don't know. I really don't have, I really don't know. So let's see. So let me see. Yeah, we hadn't marked the territory at all. Oh, there's a coyote. It's 3 to 5 names for puppy names. It's 1 to 2 for mates. So let's see. Let me see. I do know Animal Jam. I don't play it on the channel though because I've had some issues with it, and it's a browser game, and those are difficult for me to record. Let me see. Oh dear. Hopefully your Wi-Fi does not go out. I have had Wi-Fi troubles lately, and it is not fun. But hopefully your Wi-Fi will be okay. Uh-oh. Why do I hear hunting music? Maybe it was that coyote I just killed. I don't know. Growling or howling? 'Cause let's try growling. I've never actually tried that. I'm not sure growling helps. I know howling does, though. Did you mean howling? Because I know the howling does. The trouble with the howling is it takes so long that it becomes a little bit inefficient. It's nice when you have puppies, though, because howling will also raise the pack affinity. So, let me see. Alright, oh, there's a coyote. We're going to chase this guy off. Or, well, with the coyotes, you really don't chase them. You kind of end them. But, yeah, we're going to get rid of him so that he does not cause us trouble when we have our puppies. Alright, let me see. Alright, let's see. Alright, remember, I can't take names just yet because we don't know what gender the puppies are. We may have all males or all females, so normally that doesn't happen, but it has happened before. Okay, so you do mean howling. Yes, howling does help with the marking territory. It just takes so long to do that it can become a little inefficient, and here we go! Alright. Let's see what genders our puppies are. So, it looks like we have 3 females and 1 male. So, let's go ahead. I will get this generator up. And you can start submitting names anytime. Just remember, 3 to 5 names per person. Or less. You don't have to submit 3 names if you don't want to. So, let me see. I'm going to start noting down names that I see. Let me see. Let me see. Alright, let's see. Wow, some of you guys are prepared. Alrighty. I am known for having random accents show up, so, I may occasionally I say, occasionally I do, develop random accents, so let's see. Remember not to spam your name. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. There we are. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Remember not to spam your name, you guys. Don't spam your name. Let me see. Okay. Some of the names excuse me. Some of these names we've used already, so I'm trying not to repeat names, so do keep that in mind. Let's see. I apologize, I'm trying to keep up with all the names, so I may be a little bit quiet. Oops. Alright, let's see. Do you remember not to spam? And remember, all names are drawn from a random generator. So, I put all names in a generator, and it chooses the name, so that's perfectly fair. Let me see. Remember, if you continue to spam your name, then it may be removed from the list. This is a warning. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, I'm seeing a few more. But I'm not too many, so we'll probably wrap up here. Okay. Oh boy. Let me see. Hello and welcome to the stream. I see some new people are here. Let me see. Let me see. I'm not seeing too many new names, so I think I'm going to, go ahead and draw the names soon. So let me see. I'm going to give you guys a little bit longer, but pretty soon here we will do the, we'll draw the names. And let me see. Okay, I'm not seeing too many more names, so I'm going to go ahead and draw the names. So, I'm going to draw the male name first because we have one male, and then we will draw the female name. So our male puppy is going to be named... Okay, so we are going to call him... I'm hopefully going to pronounce this right. I think it's pronounced Suki. I'm not... Japanese pronunciation is either... very intuitive or very not. So I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. And for the female names, we're going to, we'll draw those now. So our first female will be named. It's loading. Okay, our first female is Scout. Our next female, let me get that one off the list. Let me see. Our next female is Cherry. Let me take that one off the list. There we go. And our last female is named Ilara. So we have Scouts, I think that's pronounced Suki, Cherry, and Ilara, and that is our puppies. So let's go ahead. Oh my, it's raining. We'll be playing on challenging. Excuse me. And they all have the same coat. Oh my goodness. So that happened. They all take after their dad, it seems. I'm pretty sure because, yeah, because Serobi's coat is the one that generates that blonde coat, and we are missing a puppy already. Oh, no, they're both right there. Okay, that's what's going on. Jay is, like, creeping up to the den, apparently. So I'm going to run off quickly and get some food, so that we have a full food bar when the predators come. And I'm actually going to run to, well, maybe not all the way that far. I'm going to run to one of the further carcasses and eat those up first so that we have closer food in case we get into an emergency. So let us make sure we have a full puppy food bar. So let me see. Oh dear. Yes, we are actually hunting right now. Okay, so Gaming Panther says it's Tasuki. Tasuki, okay. I do not have a pronunciation guide on me, so thank you for that. So, Tasuki. Alrighty. Let me see. We're gonna run back up there. And let's see. So it looks like Jay is staying with the puppies. He's like sitting in the den pretty much. That's for the puppies, not you. We'll put Scout back by the den. And, oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. We are going to, okay, Tasuki, no. And let's see, we're gonna put it, Tasuki, don't jump in my mouth. That is quite a problem with some of our puppies. They jump into our mouths at inopportune times, so please don't tell me you're going to start this. Okay, Cherry's walking off again. We're gonna put Scout back. We'll have to see which ones, no one's immediately standing out to me as a wanderer. They all seem fairly well behaved, but we're going to, howl with them. Oh, you can hear Jay in the background. I love his howls so much. Oh my goodness. I just went like full on British. What the heck? Let's see. I'm hoping. I want to mark the territory. I want to keep the territory marked. We're going to stand over here and howl because that should mark our territory as well. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'll see you later. Some of you guys are saying you have to leave. But I will see you guys later, hopefully. And let's howl again. Get this, get that pack affinity up. And the territory as well. Howling does not do that much for the territory, though. Why do I hear hunting music? Oh, I'm peeing on things, too. I hope you can come back and see the puppies. You can always come back and watch the puppies grow up. Ooh, gosh, spilling acid on your hand in chemistry is not a good thing. Oh, there's a coyote. We're gonna kill it. Not a good thing at all. Thankfully, we never had something that dramatic happen in chemistry when I took chemistry, but one of my friends did pick up a hot glass rod and burn his hand on that, so that was not fun. It looks like, is Jay gonna feed the puppies? Is he feeding puppies? Yes, he is. Okay, we'll leave it to him. Okay, let me see. We're gonna howl again. Hopefully he'll feed some of the other puppies as well. Yeah, reminder to keep the language clean. Don't even imply language, please. We will let Jay feed the puppies. And, I will finish marking the territory here. And, we'll go ahead and feed the puppies he did not. So that would be Sasuke. Scout is wandering off along with Alara. Scout has been fed. So let's see. Oh boy, where'd puppy go? Okay, they all came back, I think. Tasuki, no. Okay, it's completed, so now we have to keep watch because predators. Okay, I can't see all the puppies. Okay, Scout. Scout is there. Oh boy. Why do I hear scary music? Scary music, what's coming? Okay, I'm gonna bring Scout back to the den. Keep them all very, very close. Wait. Oh boy. That is a coyote. Okay, we want it to turn and run the other way. There we go. Once it does that, we can go ahead and I'm gonna get some food actually. Huh. Gaming Panther says you kill 3 coyotes. I'm pretty sure that turns down the spawn rate. I don't know about it being specifically 3 coyotes, but I do think predators spawn more frequently during the Defend Your Den mission. Actually, Jay can be either male or female. And the female form is lesser known, and more commonly spelled J-A-E. I spell it uncommonly, and it's not my real name, so just my internet name. But yeah, it actually can be either gender. I did look it up at one point. Alright, let's see. We're gonna feed Cherry, because she's... Oh, no. Oh, I do not like these guys. I do not like them. I do not like you. Go away. You are not welcome here. You are not welcome. Go away. Can I just throw you to the druids? Because seriously. Yeah, seriously. No, go away. Go away. Leave my puppies alone. I want you far away from me. I wonder. It seems like we can sort of steer the direction it runs in. And I've heard stories of people who actually killed cougars by chasing them through an elk herd. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't turn this way. No, go towards the elk herd. Towards the elk herd. Towards the elk herd. Yes! Oh, it's working, you guys! Oh, it's working! We'll see if we can actually do this. Can we chase it back through the herd? Because we'd have to get close enough to get a bite in to be able for this to count for us killing a cougar. But, and I'm watching the puppies. Oh, puppies are getting hungry. I'm not gonna let my puppies starve doing this. I promise you guys that, but... Okay. Oh, it's avoiding the bull elk. That would do a lot more damage. Okay. Oh, there's another. Okay, how damaged is this cougar getting? That is my question. It's getting a little bit damaged. I think we have to get the bull elk to kick it if we really want it to take damage. So, let's see. There's a coyote as well. Oh, please run by the bull elk. Couple. No, not close enough. Not close enough. Not close enough. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, it got another one though. Another elk hit it. So let's see. I really, really, really want it. Oh gosh, I really want to take this guy down if we can. Okay, let's chase it through the herd again. Oh, yes, 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 another kick. Okay. But we gotta feed puppies, so we're gonna have to run back to the den. And let's see. Oh gosh, yeah, it's not good when you have 2 coyotes attack. We've had that from time to time before. I'm gonna feed puppies. Hopefully that cougar will run again. And hopefully we can keep chasing it, because if we can kill a cougar, that is an excellent achievement. So, I'm definitely... Oh, it's too bad this isn't Nova, though, because Nova is the one who really needs to kill cougars, because he gets a lot of points. He gets 50 points if he can kill a cougar. Nova is one of our heirs. So we're going to actually run back this way, and I'm going to see if I can find where that cougar went. Oh, there it is! It's coming again! Alright, puppies are fed. We can stop and grab some food easily on the way. Okay, it's going to run again. Good, 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 good. Okay, we're going to see if we can do this, you guys. We're going to see if we can do this. Alright, let me see. Oh, can we get a bull elk kick? No, it did not get kicked by the bull elk. Dang it. Jay did. I don't know if it was the bull elk, but something kicked him for sure. But maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do this. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Couple more elk kicked it. Oh, I think it did get kicked by the bull elk. Oh, it did. Look how low its health is. Look how low its health is. Okay, 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 okay. Maybe we can do this, you guys. Maybe we can do this, you guys. I think we can do this. I'm gonna chase it back through the herd again and see if we can get it to take even more damage. Please? Yes? Another. Oh, good. Okay, it got at least once. Kicked at least once. Oh, boy. So did Jay. Sorry, Jay, you need to be careful. Seriously, dude. Okay, how much health does it have? Still too much. Still too much. Let's see if we can get it to get another... Oh, did it get kicked by another elk? I don't actually know. Okay, let's see. We shall see. We can maybe do this, you guys. I'm so excited. This is the closest I've ever gotten to killing a cougar. So we're gonna see. Can we chase it back by the bull elk? Oh, yes, we did. Oh, you guys, we did it! We did it! Thank you, Mr. Bull Elk. Thank you. We're gonna bow to you. I respect your presence. Thank you, Mr. Bull Elk. You have saved our puppies. You have saved our puppies. That was amazing. Oh, man. I think we may have to try to do that sometime with Nova if we get the chance, especially since we're playing on pretty easy, because that would give him so many points. And he will be at the Bison Peak Den next time. Maybe, just maybe, we can actually make that work. Dude, that was awesome! Dude! I had no idea how I was ever going to get that achievement, to be perfectly honest with you. But territory's down. Mock the territory. But yeah, oh, if you're leaving soon, then goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and don't forget, you can always come back and watch the ending afterwards. It is recorded. Dude, though, I can't believe it. We actually killed a cougar. Well, we didn't, well, sort of. Indirectly. We chased it. We did chase it. We did direct it into its doom. And that was extremely interesting. And what am I seeing? Oh, fudge. I think we made it angry. Angry, angry kitties. No. Angry, 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 angry cat. Angry, angry, scary cat. No. No. Oh, gosh. I'm going to wait for that one to come back because puppies are hungry. Oh, boy. And, okay, so Jay is going to help us feed. Oh, my goodness. Bye-bye, kitty. Hello, angry brethren. Not good. Not a good thing. Okay, it looks like Jay is going to... Holy cow, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, did we get it? We got it. I think we got it. Okay, who's still hungry? Tasuki, it's not you. Okay, it's Alara. We're gonna feed Alara real quickly. And then we're gonna go get more food, and we're gonna restore our own health. And the puppies are wandering. And we gotta pee on things. Because we do not want the Druid Pack to come and invade our territory. Oh gosh. I think we made it angry. So, technically, technically, We've chased off one, well, we've chased off 2 cougars, and if we chase off 10, we can protect puppies on the final journey as well. But I don't know if killing a cougar, because we actually killed one too. There's nothing in the rules about that. Should that count for extra, or should we stick to that we have to deal with 10 cougars before we could be able to rescue puppies on the final journey as well? Because right now we can rescue puppies that die to coyotes, but we can't do that on the journey. So, what do you guys think? Should that be an exception, or should that not be an exception? Because I had no idea we would actually kill a cougar. That is a huge first for me, as you can tell by the achievement, and it's definitely something I did not plan for. Let's see. Maybe not the full... how much extra would that count for if we counted for extra? Maybe not the full 10 cougars, but I would say it should count for quite a lot. Oh, I'll see you later. But I would say it should count for quite a lot, perhaps, if it does count for extra. Let's see. I think we're... Oh, I moved too fast. I think we're definitely going to try and do that again with Nova if we get the opportunity, though. Yeah, Alara seems to be the very calm puppy of the bunch. Much more, Oh, there's a bear. There's a bear. We can't kill those. I wonder what happened if we chased a bear into the elk herd. I don't know. Interesting thoughts. But we're gonna run up here and bite some bear rump. And let's see. Okay, pups are safe inside the den. They don't seem very safe to me. There's a bear. There's a bear here, and I missed. Of course I missed. Of course I missed. There we go. Bear's gone. Yeah. Yeah, I have the fox achievement thanks to playing multiplayer with Veronica. Because I'm too nice to kill the foxes. And they're so cute. I can kill foxes. We actually have some fairly well-behaved puppies this time. Definitely. Oh, good grief. Yeah, it is, a group of crows is indeed called a murder of crows. It is indeed called a murder of crows. Let's see, let's recover some of our puppy food. Let's get some more puppy food here. Eat from the carcass. Jay is just gonna stare at us as we eat. That's fine, he just kind of popped up out of the bottom of the screen. That was amazing. And, we will go ahead and, check... we'll mark the territory, keep that well marked, because we don't want anything to do with the Druid Pack. Anything at all. Nothing at all. We want them to keep their distance. That's what we want. And, let me see. Here we go. Yeah, I haven't killed, I've killed, well, this cougar, and I haven't killed that many bull elk in single player. I think Nova holds the record for the most number of bull elk killed at 2. So, not a very high bar. I'm going to grab a drink real fast, and then we'll go chase that coyote off. Sorry about that, I can feel my voice drawing out. Here we go. Oh boy. There we go. Shouldn't be too difficult. We can handle a cougar, we can handle coyote, right? Let's see. So we should be almost done with that defend your den mission. Should be. Let's see. So now we do know how to kill cougars, though, which is very helpful because that could get a little OP. I thought it was going to be more difficult than that. It is quite time-consuming, but that could be a little OP for Nova. Since he can actually earn points for that. Let me see. I'm going to head back and get some more food out here. Keep that puppy food nice and high. Maybe we'll stop and do a howl out here too to keep the puppies from wandering too much. And I should be almost done with the Defend Our Den mission. I love the way their howls blend. That's really cool. Let's see. And let's eat up this carcass. We have had some fairly... Oh, there's a coyote. We're gonna get the coyote. Gonna get this coyote. We have had some very well-behaved puppies this time around. Usually the puppies are a lot more, hyperactive and wandering. So that's been nice to have some pretty calm ones. Gray foxes are cool. Yeah, and they do climb trees. It's very, very cool. Oh, there's a coyote. We're going to chase that guy off. And then we'll mark the territory again because it is once more declining. And like I said, we didn't want the druids. Oh boy, we're getting predator alerts already. Okay, it's going to go this way. Puppies, out of my way. Out of my way, puppies. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Oh boy. Oh boy. We do have the ability to reload saves if we lose a puppy to a coyote. So as we just run straight through trees, because that's fine. And sorry to the puppy I bowled over. I was trying to protect you, but you were kind of in the way. We will go ahead and pee on things. Make sure that territory stays nice and well marked. And then we will, because we definitely don't want stranger wolves coming. Oh, let me see. Okie doke, here we go. But yeah, gray foxes can climb trees, and that is quite fascinating. They're very cool creatures. Here we go. Let's keep marking territory. Almost there. There we go. Territory is fully marked now. Yeah, how many of you guys remember Katari and Terrell? How many of you guys remember them out of curiosity? Just, oh boy. That's a bear. 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 That is definitely a bear. That is very much a bear. That is very much a bear. We're going to just slowly push it back away from the den. And then we're going to circle it and come in from behind. Yeah, normally we don't end up killing the more dangerous things on WolfQuest just because there's not as much a benefit to it unless you're trying to really get the experience. But for some of our wolves, they have challenges related to it. I think that's okay. There we go. Now we're going to circle around this guy. Oh gosh. Okay. I think we're okay. Oh boy. Oh, that was not okay. That was not okay. That was not an okay thing. I'm actually going to back off so that he turns back towards the puppies. Okay. I thought he was going to turn and hit me for a second because we want him to turn his back. All right. So it looks like now we're on the feed our pups mission, which is good because we are feeding them. So we're going to completely empty our food bar now. And then we're going to run off and get some more food and just basically stuff these guys to bursting. And we're missing a puppy. Scout? No. She's living up to her name. Oh my goodness. Let's feed these guys. Aw, well, I'm flattered that you're that into watching my videos, Cherry. Please don't. Thank you, Cherry. But, don't stay up all night if you can help it. That's, I'm flattered that you're that into my videos, but sleep is also important. Don't damage your health because of my videos. Yeah, yes, Katari does, Katari, I'm trying to say two things at once. So Katari and Terrell, first of all, let me say, are our founding pair, too. If you don't know who they were actually our first WolfQuest pair. But yes, Serobi does need to clean the puppies, which basically means that when we go for the water crossing, she's gonna have to drop each of them into the water for a brief period of time, which could be a little bit dangerous. So, yeah. So we are going to have to temporarily place the puppies into the water and make sure that they are nice and squeaky clean. But to do that, we have to be very careful because we didn't want to drown them. So let's see. So Dilo says, what if there's a wolf pack that would not eat from a carcass with murder of crows on it because they believe if they eat it, they'll be very unlucky? That's an interesting idea. The thing is, you end up with crows, or technically this is ravens, on all of the carcasses. So we basically have to fresh kill every time, which could be interesting. Could be something we can maybe do. But it might be a little bit too tricky. So let's see. Alright, let me see. We have a puppy named Cherry. That's who I was referring to. Sorry if you thought I was talking to one of you. I was talking to our puppy, Cherry. Cherry started walking away from the den in the middle of a sentence. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a little... definitely... Oh, there's a coyote eating our food. No, no, coyote, no. No, coyote, no. Get out of here, coyote. Get out of here. You do not get to eat our food. Yeah, I'm kind of bracing myself for the water thing going badly. We're going to have to make sure we have lots of food on us when we do that, just in case something goes south. So let's see. There is something on the hill. I think it's a coyote. Pretty sure it's a coyote. Yeah, it's a coyote. It just looked weird for some reason. There we go. We gotta slow down so that our stamina comes back. Let's see. Here we go. Alright, let's take out this coyote, and then we will go and feed the puppies. Yeah, you can get a white puppy, but it's actually only 15,000, not 50,000, because, or 50,000, I believe, is the old one, where the old 2.5 version, where experience was a lot easier to get. In the new version, it is only 15,000, but experience is a little bit harder to actually get. So, oops, no, I didn't want to pick up a Lara, no. So, let's see. Well, even I'm bracing for a puppy death. I'm thankful you're confident, but oh boy. Yeah, even I am bracing for a puppy death. Oh gosh. Yep, do you guys remember the running jokes from the first live stream? Oh boy, yeah, that was Lucan's live stream. We decided we figured out Terrell's ancestry. Oh boy. I'm actually gonna run over and eat from this carcass because it is far away. There is a fox. We're not gonna kill the fox though. We're gonna leave the fox. Foxes are nice. I believe it was 50,000 in the old version, the 2.5 version, but as of 2.7 it's only 15,000 because of the changes to experience and how much everything gives you. You used to get a lot more experience points in the old version, so it was much more easy to get. It was much easier to get. It was much easier to actually get to the 50,000, but because experience is so much harder to get now, it's been dropped down to 15,000. And there is a coyote, okay. I'm going to approach at a walk most of the way because I don't want my stamina to run out. There is a coyote. I'm going to leave the fox be. I like foxes. Yes, there is a coyote. It's coming. It's going this way. Okay, got it. Oh boy. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, it's going this way. Alrighty, let's see. But yeah, we're going to leave the fox be. There's really no reason to have to kill the fox, unless it's part of the challenge, which one of our annual challenges does involve killing foxes. Oh, cool. So some of you guys are saying you sent me fan art. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I can't look at it until after, so I can't see it right now, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it afterwards. I will have to go take a look. So thank you so much if you're sending me fan art. Let's see. So yeah, I will definitely check for that fan art once I am done with the stream. Foxes and coyotes are similar, yes, but in this, the foxes aren't actually a threat to your puppies. They never come for your puppies, they just leave them alone. And because of that, there's really not much reason to kill them unless food is super low or whatever. So the foxes don't kill the puppies, so I don't really tend to chase the foxes. Oh, shoot, our territory is down. Territory is definitely down. It's at 77%. We gotta mark that quickly before the druids come. We don't want the druid pack to come, because there has been quite the rivalry between the packs. Now, a lot of that is us adding to the story. Real wolf packs don't really have rivalry. Now, they're certainly not on friendly terms most of the time, but they don't necessarily have a blood feud like we have with the druids. Now, this feud has been going on for generations in our story. It originally started actually back with Katari and Tara when the druids launched a very aggressive attack on Kaya, one of Katari and Tara's puppies, and actually our previous heir. Thankfully, Kaya survived, but it made... What was that? I think it was a bird noise. It made her older brother Apollo really angry, so he decided he was going to go and try and dominate the druids to kind of just say, hey, we're big, we're strong, back off, leave our pack alone. But things went south, and instead of just dominating them, he ended up actually, or so we thought, killing the lead male of the pack. Well, it turns out the lead male did actually survive, but was gravely injured, but did recover, and ever since then, the feud with the druids has been really, really severe, and the druids seem to be out for blood, so whenever we're out at this den, I get a little bit worried about the druids attacking us. So, we're gonna feed these guys. Let's actually see who needs more food. So, it's Scout, Cherry, and Alara. The girls need more food, it seems. So, Jay is actually the wolf we have in here. You can see him off to the bottom to the bottom right now where he's being kind of a goofball and stalking into the middle of the den area. He's the one sitting down there, though, and accomplishing personal hygiene right in front of the camera. Thanks, Jay. Thank you. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do, but nevertheless. So Jay is the brown wolf who's actually Serobi's mate in this. So that is who Jay the wolf is. Yeah, I think we're not gonna feed Sasuke just yet, because we want to feed the girls because they're a little bit less, they haven't gained quite as much weight as Sasuke has. So we're gonna chase this coyote, kill this coyote, and let's see. Alrighty, I can try and stop and get a better look at him at some point here too, because I'm sure some of you guys will want to have pictures of him for the wiki, and in fact here, let's do that now. We'll run out this way towards some of our further carcasses, and I will try and give you a nice, good view of our wolf Jay. So here is our wolf Jay. He's going to come stand right in front of us. That's what he looks like. Oops, I didn't mean to, I hit the wrong button. So, yeah, Serobi probably likes it. Probably likes that he's concerned about cleanliness, but it is a little bit awkward when he does it right in front of the camera. She's probably glad that he's grooming himself off, though. Yeah, he does look a lot like a coy wolf. A lot of you guys are saying that earlier, too, and you never know. Maybe he does have some coy wolf ancestry. You never know. Actually interesting, so Liliana says, I wish there's a way you could turn off the white pup once you get to 15,000 experience points. That's actually a really interesting comment, because that's something that's been suggested quite a bit. Yeah, it's something that has been recommended quite a bit on the forums and stuff. It's something that's surprisingly asked for, being able to turn off some of the experience rewards, so I don't know if we'll see anything to do with it in the future, but it has been suggested quite a bit, so I am sure the development team is aware of it. And maybe I can bring that up, because that is something I have seen quite a bit. I may ask about that at some point if I get the chance, and find out if, because it is something quite a few people have asked for, and it is something that I could see being something that would be beneficial. Oh, where the heck is our den? I think we're just off to the side of it. No. It's down. Okay. I know where we are now. I got lost for a moment. I'm not very experienced with Google Hangouts, so I don't know. I'm not very experienced with that. I've never really used them, so we will see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tasuki is the biggest puppy of the litter. Let's see. Oh boy, it lags a little bit when it goes to autosave sometimes. Alright, here we go. See you later. Let me see. There's a coyote, and it's coming towards our puppies, so we're gonna kill it. Because that's the other thing is, Serobi does not like coyotes at all. She really does not. And there's another one. Yay. Let's see. Let's chase it. There we go. Alright, oh boy. Okay, it's going this way. Sounds like Jay is playing with the puppies in the background there. And let's see. There we go. Alrighty. Aw, I'm glad to hear all of you guys are making fan art and enjoying it. I really love to hear that, because I love hearing that you guys are engaged and enjoying this, and invested in what we do. That's really, really cool to hear. So I'm going to feed everybody, and this should get them up to 15, or pretty close. Pretty close. It says, so Cherry and Alara are definitely there. It's Scout and Tasuki that are a little bit smaller at the moment. I'm going to feed them just a little bit more. We'll feed Tasuki some, because he's closer, and then we'll feed Scout some. Scout. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're going to stay at the den for just a moment, so that we can get some more food. Let me see. Yeah, I've seen a lot of you guys working on the wiki, too, so thank you so much to everybody who's been helping out with the wiki, because it's, it's really helpful to have you guys working on it, because it'd be a lot if I had to try and do that by myself. So let's see. I'm actually going to run all the way out here to that carcass way over there and try to eat up some of that. It's a little bit inefficient, but I want to use up that carcass because it's going to be in druid territory once we set out. Once you go on there, you can actually edit the wiki. You can either edit anonymously, excuse me, or use a wiki account. I'll see you later. Okay, let's see. We're going to run off this way. And I'm going to eat from this carcass because we want to... We're going to steal a little bit of this carcass before the druids get it. There's really not a right or wrong way to make fan art. You can do it digitally, you can do it on paper. There's really no right or wrong way. It just depends on your personal preference. Yeah, I've definitely seen some of you guys working very, very hard on that wiki, so thank you again. Big thank you to you guys. I will try to come and update. I think there's some stuff that I had not put on there that I was going to try and get on there. I may try and work on the wiki a little bit afterwards. I'm also trying to work on the timeline, because that is something that I think would be very helpful for us to have. So, and I have a draft of it. I have a working copy for me, but I want to get it a little bit more polished up so that it's easier for you guys to understand. Because it's a little bit messy, and it uses a lot of Jay's shorthand that I don't know. It's not the most intuitive thing in the world. So I want to get it nice and polished so that's easier for you guys to read and understand. So there's a bear. I think there's a bear back there. Yep, there's a bear back there, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's a bear. That is definitely a bear. Definitely a bear. Let's see. Let me see. Alright, here we go. We're gonna bite this bear several times if we can and get it to run away. Gotta get around behind it. Oh my, he turned quickly. Oh, we missed the bite too. Oh, we can do another one though. Yes, there we go. There we go. I gotta get up this way. There we go. No, we missed another bite. Dang it. There we go. There we go. Got that third bite in. And we should be about ready now. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go to map and start the journey. So here we go. And we're going to hit let's go. And I'm going to save this as a... we will save it. And here we go. So now we cannot protect the puppies from coyotes unless you guys think that killing one cougar is worth chasing off 10. Because if you guys think that, then we could say we maybe have one chance to revive a puppy from a coyote attack. So let's see. Oh, Jay's playing with them, and it looks like he's going to bring Alara to us. Okay, that works. They are a little bit hungry, but we have some food right here. And we will head that way. And let's see. The territory is down, but that doesn't matter now because we are all leaving. So let's see. The wiki is basically a collection of, it basically is a Wikipedia site for our wolves. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, it's coming. It's coming. Is it gonna bolt? There we go, it's gonna bolt. Alright, Jay is probably going to bring us puppies, so we have to be ready for that. And I'm going to snag, there we go, got that coyote, and then we're gonna actually run back. He has Tasuki, so we're actually gonna run down this way towards some of these carcasses. And this way, oh boy, that was a little bit further ahead of the other puppies than I would have liked. I'm actually going to feed Tasuki, and basically though the wiki is a Wikipedia site that explains all of our wolves and kind of, oops, you don't need that much more food, you're all okay. But yeah, it explains a lot about our wolves. It explains their backstory. It's meant as an easy reference, especially for people who are new to the series and don't know a lot of the backstory. So you guys who haven't seen all the way from Katari and Terrell to this point can have an easy reference as to what the heck is going on, because we've added a lot of story and there is a lot of backstory, and it can be quite a bit to watch through. We have well over 40, probably even, yeah, well over 50 episodes of WolfQuest now, and if you're, since we're talking about a 20 to 30 minute episode and we have over 50 of them, that's a lot. That's over a full day of WolfQuest pretty much if you were to watch through it straight from start to beginning, or from beginning to end without taking any breaks. It'd probably take you more than a day to get through it, especially if you watched all the side stories. So, it's nice to have an easy reference. Now, to those of you who do still want to go and watch through all of it, or to those of you who are here for that, then, yeah, I very much appreciate your dedication, and I'm thankful that you guys are that into the series. But for those of you who are like, whoa, that's a lot to watch through, I don't have time for that, because a lot of you guys, all of you guys should have lives outside the computer. And that should take precedence. Where is Alara? You've never wandered. Why now? But yeah, so for those of you guys who are having very busy lives outside of the outside of YouTube and outside of games and stuff, it's nice. It's meant as a reference for you guys, those who haven't seen or can't watch the full series. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit weird having a mate named Jay. It's a little bit it feels fourth wallish. Let's see. But yeah, let's see. So how do you actually use the wiki? I may leave that up to you guys to answer, because that's kind of difficult to describe. So let's see. I think the wiki link got posted earlier as well. Does somebody have that link still? Because it would be nice to have the wiki link in there. And oh, here come the researchers again. So okay, I'm gonna keep these guys moving. And let's head to this carcass next. Alrighty. See you later. Let's see. Oh gosh, I gotta get some more water. My voice is a little bit at the moment. But yeah, so the wiki is not complete. There's not a lot of things there, and it is spelling dependent. So the search on the wiki isn't very good. If you spell something wrong, then it doesn't always come up. So, and that is a problem. I wish it would be more intuitive with that, because sometimes the spelling for some of these names is a little bit weird. It's like, how do you spell it again? But you can find a reference to most of our wolves on there's I believe it's called a page called Characters, which shows most of our wolves, and it has links to a lot of the articles. So let's see. Do I like whale sharks or basking sharks? I know very little about sharks, so I probably can't really choose between them. I know whale sharks are the very large ones, though, and they're pretty cool. Okay, let's see. The wiki works just like a Wikipedia site, so if you've ever used Wikipedia, then that's basically how the wiki works. Uh-oh. Oh, I think that was just you, Jay. You startled me. Let me see. Oh, I'll see you later. There is a coyote up here. I'm actually going to run and chase it off, if we can. I don't like... Oh, good golly. Oh, good golly. Oh, boy. Let's chase this guy off. And then quickly run back to the others before something catastrophic happens. Jay has Alara. There we go. It's basically... Oh, he dropped her all the way back there. Yeah, it's basically just a reference to all our wolves, different pages. You can find a link to all the pages in the wiki from the character. I believe it's called Characters. But there's a page that has at least most of the major characters, which is all wolves that ever had a heir story or side story. So let's see. Let me see. I don't do a lot of Skyping, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I just don't tend to use Skype all that much. It's a lot better to comment on videos, and we can talk there. So let me see. And let's, oh, Tasuki, don't wander off. Let's eat from this carcass. Oh, I can see the druids back there in the distance. I don't know if it comes through for you guys, because I know the streams can be a little blurry sometimes. That's unfortunate. I think it clears up eventually once the video has had more time to process, but they tend to, when they're live, they tend to be kind of blurry-ish. But yeah. So, but yeah, you can see the druids back there in the distance. You just type the name in the search bar and hit enter and it should come in. So let me see. Oh, let's see. Alright, Scout, you're kind of lagging behind there. You're worrying me a little bit. I'm going to go back and grab Scout. I don't want her to wander that far behind. And then when we come up on this crossing, we're going to have to try and bathe the puppies. And hopefully Jay will not make it excessively complicated. It looks like he has yellowish golden eyes. It's a little hard to see. Okay, he's going to bring Tasuki to us, I think. Yep, he is. And we're going to have to go past the druid pack up there. They tend to lurk quite near the crossing. They're in those bushes right now, I think. Oh no, they moved back that way. Okay. But yeah, they come along right by the crossing sometimes. I'm going to feed all these guys, because as long as we have food, we should take the opportunity to eat it. Let me see. Scout? No. Scout, don't walk towards the druids. That is not a good thing. No, don't. Okay, there's another carcass here. Hopefully, Scout's right there. Okay. Hopefully everybody can go this way. And there we go. Everybody's following, I think. Alright, let me see. Okay, so you guys have completed the air section. That's good. We should maybe, another thing I want to do at some point is make a side story page and an air page. So, like, we have a general characters page, but to have a main article that does more in detail on the, on how to find, like, on the individual heirs, and then on the individual, like, the heirs and their mates, and it has a little bit of detail on them, and then a page for the side story wolves as well. I'd like to get that set up at some point, but that I can maybe help set up with that afterwards. But right now we do just have a general characters page, so that's good. And then maybe a minor character page as well. So let's see. All right, let me see. So right up here too is, I think, oh boy, where we're gonna bathe the puppies in this crossing. How do I make YouTube videos? I use a software called OBS to record or stream my videos. It basically is a screen capture software. So right now I have it capturing the WolfQuest window. And then I just upload it to my YouTube account there. And it uploads the videos up. It's there's not one way of making YouTube videos. But I prefer the OBS software because out of the ones I've tried, it's been the best for recording, and it's presented the clearest picture and such. And it doesn't make excessively large file sizes like my old recorder used to. But that's just me. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna go this way. The druids are somewhere over there. Oh, there's a dragonfly right there. The druids are somewhere back there in these bushes. So where is the crossing? The crossing is down. Oh, the crossing's this way. Okay. I believe this is the crossing. So this is where we're going to wash the puppies. Right in here. You're using a YouTube account right now. So this is where we're going to wash the puppies. We're going to bring them all down here. And then I'm going to feed them up. And then what I'm probably going to do is, he's bringing, okay, he was trying to bring Tasuki. I guess he wants us to bring Tasuki, but, oh, we got Cherry. So I'm going to put these guys over here. And then I'm going to feed them all up before we start bringing them across. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna try and bring Tasuki. Our stamina went down, that's why I was kind of waiting around. There we go. Alright, and then we're gonna walk back and we will grab Ilara. And then the tough part is gonna be keeping Jay from bringing them to the more difficult crossing. Oh no, why are you guys walking off? No, don't do that. What I'm gonna try and do, I think, I'm gonna try real quickly to wash Ilara, I think. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to we're gonna pick her up. Do we pick her up? We can pick her up. And then I'm going to quickly put her in the water here. Oh, geez. I did not know that was going to be a thing. Oh, geez. So, guys, this might not be possible. Okay. Because that was an unintended... Okay. So this is not going to be a possible challenge. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to let us reload the autosave because I did not know that was happened. That was my bad. We're going to reload the autosave because that was an unintentional thing that happened. And what we're going to do is we're going to modify it a little bit. So what we have to do is we'll just have to have Serobi stop, come to a complete standing stop in the water and wait there for a second because it's not going to be possible to actually put the puppy down in the water. So we're going to reload the autosave. Now, normally I do not do this, but yeah, it happened like that happened. So we should be, yeah, all 4 of them are okay because that was something I did not realize was going to be impossible. So we're going to modify the challenge. That was an error beyond normally. So, yeah, what we're going to do is, instead of that, we're just going to have to stop and stand in the water. Oh, geez, Jay has Scout. So we're going to have to just stand in the water, and we'll do that instead. Madness happens. So basically, it's complicated. So what happened was we tried to do the washing of the puppies, but it did not work exactly as planned, so we're going to modify the challenge and do it slightly differently than we originally intended to do. So we're going to feed everybody up. Laura, I will not make you go first this time, because, oh gosh, I feel bad about that. So what we're going to do, we'll feed Cherry. So what we're going to do instead is, we'll do it on this part. We'll have to, I guess, bring Scout back. So I'm going to pick up Cherry, and then what we're going to do is we'll run out in the water like this, we'll stop, and then we'll keep running. So we're going to say that's her washing the puppy. And then hopefully Jay will grab Cherry. So that's what we're going to do. That's how we will accomplish this instead, since the other way is clearly not going to work. Oh, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. Okay, he just fed the puppy, I think. Okay, I meant to howl. Yeah, normally we don't do stuff like that, but we only did that because we didn't know it was going to happen, and it's part of her challenge. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring Lara across. There we go. And as long as we keep our stamina full, we should be okay, I think. So yeah, whether or not you autosave depends. I like to not have autosaves without challenges, because otherwise it feels a little bit cheaty. So, but yeah, because of this was part of a Wolf's challenge and it didn't work, that's why I let us reload the save. So we have to stop, and then we have Tasuki across. Alright, so what we're going to do now is Scout is the only one who is not bathed. So we're going to have to do something with Scout now. And what I think we're going to do is we're just going to, we might have to cross all the way with her. If we end up going through the swimmy part, I'm going to count that because we're actually bringing her all the way across. But yeah, it's a little complicated. So yeah, what happened was we dropped Alara in the water and it immediately killed her. So that challenge is not going to work. Oh, but Scout, who's hungry. So we got to get across and feed Scout ASAP. So, did Jay come back for the puppies? Jay came back for the puppies. He's coming. Okay. So, because it was going to be an impossible challenge, otherwise, what I allowed us to reload the autosave. And in the future, we now know that does not work. So we're going to give Scout some food. Yeah, normally I do not do that too, guys. I just want to clarify because that was, very much bending of the rules. Normally, if something like that happens, we would not be allowed to change it. And we would just have to, oh sheesh, Scout, don't do that. I'm going to let my stamina reload, and then we're just going to have to, we're going to bring her possibly all the way across, but at least part of the way across. So, oh, because we have a swimmy part. Okay, because we went through the swimmy part, I'm going to count that as the challenge. So we'll leave Scout here, we'll feed Scout, and then all the puppies have now been cleaned. So normally because, or we can bring Scout with us, perhaps. Well, no, I'm going to let Jay bring Scout, because that can be a little bit bad. So Scout is full on food. So, but yeah, normally I don't do that, but because it was actually the challenge ourselves would have basically auto-killed all of our puppies. That's why I modified the challenge and allowed us to reload the autosave, because I did not know it was going to do that. And in the future, unless something like that happens again, we won't be able to kind of just cheat our way out of that. So let's see. No, I'm not gonna, I definitely am not. So Agros just says, Jay, please don't end up like some people that keep reloading save after save. No, we definitely are not gonna do that. We have had some puppies die in previous streams and in the main series, and in 95% of the cases, well, maybe we don't have enough to make it a 95, but in almost all the cases, unless the wolf has a specific challenge that allows them to reload the autosave, we are not allowed to save the puppies. I think we've only had 1 or 2 wolves. I think we've had 2 wolves that have that have actually reloaded saves due to their abilities. We had Neo, who lost 2 puppies to the creek like that, and her ability had to do with water, so she was able to save them. It was a different challenge, but the puppies walked in the water and died. But because her challenge had to do with the water, she was able to save them. And then we had Kyrian, who was able to rescue puppies from coyotes, and rescued his puppy Navi, who died to coyote. That is the first eagle we have seen. So, yeah, you could say, I don't know what we'd say that would mean for Alara. It maybe was like a nightmare or something, or maybe she slipped in the creek and had to be pulled out, but was okay or something. But yeah. So, that's basically what we have to do, or that's what we do. But 95% of the cases, we don't do that. And in most cases, too, if we ever have a, that's definitely not Jay. If we ever have a wolf die, the standard protocol that you guys decided on a long time ago is that we will, if they have no puppies, it's one thing, like no puppies, period. If they have puppies that are from a previous litter and they die, but they don't have puppies in a current litter, then we'll immediately move on to heir selection. And if they have current puppies, then we're supposed to go into multiplayer and play as the mate. Now, we didn't do that exactly with Kaya because because we were so close to the end. Kaya was one of our wolves that we actually did lose at one point, but what we ended up saying happened was the attack happened at the rendezvous site, because we were literally like 5 minutes away from the rendezvous site, and I didn't want to have to play through the whole thing again as Courage. But because of that, what we did say was she was injured. She also had a puppy revive left, and we used that on her, so we took away her ability to save a puppy. And we used that on her to say she didn't die, she was just severely injured, still made it to the rendezvous site. And then I had you guys vote on whether or not we should say the revive worked and she was able to raise another litter or not, or whether we should just move on. And you guys said to move on, so we actually have had a main wolf end up, technically Kaya didn't die, but end up not continuing on in her story. She only had 3 litters. So that's how we're going to handle that from now on. In most cases, though, unless it happens like right at the very end that we lose a main wolf, or unless the wolf has a specific ability pertaining to the situation, we will not reload saves unless it is something like this. Because apparently I didn't know this was going to be impossible, but I gave Serobi a challenge that would have been impossible. And so unless the challenge itself is impossible, we're not going to be reloading saves due to a puppy dying. So we've had several puppies that we have lost at one point or another because there was nothing that the wolf could have done about it. So like we lost Neo's daughter Fleece to stranger wolves because her power had to do with water and not stranger wolves. We lost Rayra and Hurricane, one to a coyote, one to an eagle, because Katari and Terrell did not have any special abilities. They were our founding pair, and abilities didn't come into play until the second generation, based off what happened to those puppies. We've lost several puppies that we haven't been able to revive, and we did lose Kaya. We only played through 3 litters with her. We did not go on to the customary 4th litter. So, yeah, for the most part, we do try to keep it realistic and not bend the, oh, fudge. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, it's gonna stop here and back up. Hello and welcome! You have come at a very dramatic time. Okay, Scout, Jay, why? Jay, don't bring the puppies. Please don't bring the puppies. Of all times now. Oh gosh, okay. I thought I heard it moving. We have to circle it. That's our best chance. Oh, Jay, you're not helping. Oh gosh, no! No! Oh no! Not now, you guys. Not now. Oh, we missed it. We missed it. We missed it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude! Jay, you saved us. You literally freaking saved us. Did you guys see that? He got in the way and distracted the bear. He got in the way and distracted the bear. He's just saved Serobi's life. Look how, oh my gosh, look how low his health is. Oh, we need to, okay, we gotta let the puppies catch up though. I want him to eat though, because his health is really low. Oh my goodness. You guys, oh, and the druids are right here. You can see them snapping at us. It looks like they have a couple different wolves too. Oh gosh, and now there's an eagle. And the plane, apparently. The eagle's leaving, okay. It looks like the druids have some different wolves here. Oh my gosh, yeah, the bear almost kind of pushed Suki away to Suki. Oh my goodness. That was really dramatic. So it looks like we have 2 brown wolves and darker wolf. Huh. Oh, where? Oh geez, that's a coyote. Coyote's running right in the druid territory. Oh, smart, smart coyote. No, don't bring Scout. Don't bring Scout. No, no. Jay, please. Jay, please. No. You saved us from a bear, but sometimes you're not all that smart. I'm sorry. You did not help us there. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see some more fan art. You guys are saying you've done more fan art, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. I always like seeing you guys' fan art. Oh my goodness. But that's interesting, because look at these guys. We have 2 brown wolves and 2 dark wolves. I wonder, I suspect the brown wolf is, the brown wolf was the child of the 2 dominant ones, but I wonder, I don't know. It could just be that it's the dominant male and 3 of his children, but it's kind of interesting that there's 2 brown wolves. I wonder, I don't know. Oh gosh. So, oh my goodness. That was really intense though. You still need to eat, dude. Your health is really low. You missed chaos, Dilo. You missed chaos. Things got super duper dramatic for a second there. Coyote just spawned out of nowhere in our faces too. Yeah, we almost lost our puppies to that mountain bear that keeps coming around and bothering us. Did I just... For half a second, I thought I saw a bear in the corner of my screen. I think it was just a weirdly shaped patch of grass, but still. But yeah, we got attacked by the mountain bear, and we thought we were possibly gonna lose puppies. Where is our food? Where is our food? Okay, there's food back here. This must be the last carcass I left. Okay. Oh boy, there's another eagle. So let's see. Where's the shadow? I see it coming. It's coming. It's circling. It looks like it's gonna try and land. Yep, there we go. Got it. Oh gosh, yeah. It would definitely be much more boring if we didn't get into if we didn't have any of this chaos happen. So, it definitely is. It definitely is a very exciting game, and a lot of the time the stories sort of develop on their own. That bear is probably the same one that attacked Kaya and Courage, and there's another coyote, but Serobi wouldn't know that because she actually left before the, she left before that all happened. She had no idea that all went down. Oh, is the fox mousing? I think the fox might be mousing. Looks like Jay's gonna get some more food. Let's see. We're gonna get these guys. I think we're almost there, though. Yeah, we're really close. We are really close. Finally, finally, finally. Almost there. Whew, but yeah, that bear keeps giving us trouble. It just keeps giving us trouble. And the druids are watching in the distance. I'm sure they're not too happy that we're here, but at least they're not attacking. And Tasuki... Tasuki certainly did seem to be quite comfortable with that bear. I was very dramatic. We had the bear standing in the middle of the puppies, and as we were fighting, and it was very chaotic and very, very crazy. I think Jay just finished a carcass back there, but we're not going back for it anyway, so that's okay. But yeah, I wonder what the idea that we have multiple brown wolves means. Does it mean that there are just a lot more offspring from the two? Or does it mean that that brown wolf we've bumped into on the mountain a couple of times has children of his own? I don't know. It's something to consider. But yeah, kind of an interesting thought. And we're gonna keep moving this way. Jay is wisely keeping a good hold on Tasuki. Why am I not feeding them, you might ask? I'm waiting. Yep, I'm waiting to see if he'll do it because I want to save my food in case we have an absolute emergency. So let's see. He's going to feed the puppies, it seems, and hopefully he'll feed all of them because he has food and he'll be okay with going off. Oh boy, there's another eagle. He would be okay with going off on his own to get food. He can do that autonomously. Okay, it's leaving. And he's going to feed all of them. Nice. Okay. Let's see. It looks like his health has recovered too, which is excellent. I was worried about him because he took quite a bit of damage. I'm pretty sure the mates are immortal, but nevertheless, I'm quite thankful to him for standing in the way and basically taking a bear to the face. That's a coyote. Oh boy. But yeah, he basically took a bear to the face and was okay. But yeah, thankfully he is okay, and thankfully he was able to protect us. So we have, okay, he has Tasuki. Let's see. Oh yeah, the cattle ranch. We've been there in one of the streams, but we haven't gone there that often. It might be something we'd look into, especially with some of our more adventurous wolves, perhaps like Nova. We will be over at these lower dens next time, which are the ones that are pretty close to the cattle ranch. So perhaps we will see some of the cattle ranch in Nova's story. You never know. We might. We may see it in other stories as well. So let's see. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're enjoying. Hope you continue to enjoy. Let's see. All right, here we are. And let me see. I think, yep, we're just about there. You can see those aspen trees. And hopefully that bear won't show up again. The druids are off over that way, I think. I don't even see them anymore. Maybe they've left. They may have left, yeah. So let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, it's gonna go this way. There we go. Chase it, chase it, chase it, kill 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 it. There we go. There's the druids. They're out that way. Okay. And then run back to the puppies. Oh yeah, potentially if we had a blind wolf, they might try and go to the cattle ranch. Perhaps that could be interesting. So far we still have all 4 pups. So far so good. Let's see. We're gonna head this way. There we go. Some of the puppies are getting a little hungry, and I'm hoping... Oh, yep, Jay's gonna feed them. Nice. He's on it with the feeding. He's definitely on it with the feeding. And let's see. We got an eagle incoming. Circling is flying off. Okay, we're good. Alright, I'm just hoping we don't have to face that mountain bear again. It looks like Jay might be going to get some food of some kind, because there is a carcass way back there in the distance. I wonder if he is able to go into druid territory. We can't, of course, but I wonder if he could actually walk into druid territory. I wonder if the game would stop him or not. That could be kind of interesting. I don't actually know. I've never seen what would happen with that. That could be something to experiment with, even. Perhaps killing something that would end up in druid territory. And then, and then potentially seeing if the mate will go eat from it. Interesting things, interesting things. So let us see. I think he's, looks like he is coming back now. Maybe he found some food out there. I hope so. I don't think you can use scent view in the cattle ranch. Pretty sure you can't. Alright, Tasuki is staying really close. He is hungry, but I'm waiting to see if his dad is going to feed him because, like I said, I want to keep our food in case we have a dire emergency. And it's not dire yet. Not just yet. And here he did... What did he even do? He didn't. That's what happened. He didn't. So we're going to give these guys a little bit of food. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. Still save most of it. But at least no one's going to die of starvation. Yeah, the eagles in this game are quite irritating sometimes because they swoop in from above, and it's very... It can be very difficult to deal with them. I think that was just a weird thing with the bush. I don't think it was actually... I thought I saw a coyote for half a second. But yeah. The eagles are definitely quite frustrating sometimes, but, you know, in the end, they gotta eat too. Yeah, we have not been to the cattle ranch all that recently. Last time we went was with Apollo, one of our tougher wolves, and he's definitely one of the stronger and one of the more reckless wolves we had, and he went to the cattle ranch quite frequently to get food for his puppies, also because he had an ability that allowed him to save himself if he would die at the cattle ranch. So, let's see, make sure you keep it nice in the chat. Don't want to see hating going on, you guys. Let's see. Oh gosh. Is it leaving? It's leaving. Yeah, I think it's leaving. It's kind of just hovering in place, but I think that means it's leaving. And hopefully Jay will come back and feed the puppies, eh? Hopefully. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, Apollo did cause a lot of trouble. It was very unintentional. He was actually trying, he thought he was going to stop the trouble, but he accidentally made it worse. And is there something over there he's going to eat? I don't even know where he's going now. But he accidentally made things worse. He ended up getting into a fight with the lead male of the Druids. He had just been trying to dominate him, but it went a little further than he thought it was going to. And he ended up fighting for his own life, and, he thought he killed the other wolf, but it turned out he survived. He was just pretty badly hurt. And ever since then, the Druid pack has been pretty out for blood. He was trying to help, but he didn't make the best decision in the long run. But, you know, I think all of us can relate to having made a bad decision that we thought was the right thing to do at the time, and then it went really poorly. And these guys do need food quite badly. So I'm going to give them each a little bit more. Hopefully. Jay, did you find some food over there in the woods? Did you? Yes, you did. You're feeding the puppies that have already been fed, though. That's not the most helpful thing in the world, but okay, I'll take it. Okay, he's going to feed Alara. No, he's going to bring Alara to us. Okay. That works. But so, yeah, Apollo did kind of make things worse, but he thought he was doing the right thing at the time. So it was very much accidental, but he did unintentionally exacerbate the conflict. So, but we are almost here, you guys, and so far so good. We still have all 4 puppies, but things can change very much at the last minute here. This is pretty much where we fought that bear with Flare and Crystal, and you guys know how that ended. So, let's see. We're gonna head up here. Oh, and here we are. Okay, let's, Serobi and Jay are here, and let's get the puppies. Come on, you guys, come on, you're almost there. So, here we go. We have Cherry, we have Scout, we have, oh, they're all, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez, where? No, I'm gonna leave the rendezvous site because I don't want it to do anything glitchy or weird. I don't know what the heck is happening. Where? I'm zooming out, I'm zooming out, I'm zooming out. Okay, I think it left. So we're actually gonna go in now. Pretty sure the eagle left. And we'll get the puppies in. Come on, you guys. That was very dramatic right at the last second, but no, Eagle, you are not allowed to take my puppies. Come on, Jay, we need you. We need you. Come back, come back, come back. Is he coming? He's not coming. He's not coming. Come on, we need you. Alrighty, so let's see. Alrighty, yeah, let's see. Oh, I see you guys, some of you guys are making some more fan art. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that, you guys. I always get really excited to see the fan art. You guys do such a great job on it. And oh boy, we are just about here. Come on, Jay, come on, Jay. And there we go. We have everyone, the puppies are all in a nice little circle. Oh, we made it, you guys. We made it. Oh, Oh man, that was stressful. For a second there I thought we all weren't going to make it, and I was a little bit concerned, but we did. And we have all 4 puppies safely in the summer hunting grounds. We have Scout, we have Tasuki, we have Cherry, we have Laura, and Serobi and Jay are here as well. And so we finally did manage to make it. Oh boy, that was quite the journey too. We ran into the mountain bear, we almost lost some puppies to the raging river. We had quite the dramatic stuff going on in this. It was quite the journey, but we did make it in the end. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you guys will come back next time, and I hope you guys will stick around for our main series too. So I will see I'll see you guys next time, but until then, this is Jay over and out, and maybe I'll stick around for just a few extra questions in case anybody has some. And I'm not seeing too many questions, so I think I'll probably head out pretty soon here. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna watch for any few last questions. So are we going to use a pack name? At some point we will name all these packs, but I don't have names for all of them just yet. Mostly the main packs have the names, and these guys are a side story pack. Yeah, Alara was pretty calm. Alara got herself into some trouble, though. She was the one who met with quite a bit of difficulty, and then, of course, we had that very dramatic bear fight where we actually, Jay actually came in and saved us. It was quite dramatic and quite exciting sometimes, but oh boy, you guys, we did it. And, yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I don't see too many more questions, so, I may stick around and chat for just a little bit in case any of you guys have extra questions or comments, but yeah, I will see you guys next time, but until then, this is Jay, over and out.